All right, welcome everybody to episode 4 of Petty Squabbles Monster Hunter Stories, the founding of the guild. Sorry for the delay. I don't know where like 15 minutes of our session went. We were just talking and messing around with different sound or different effects. Hopefully, as of today, even though we were supposed to play last week, we did an update between. So hopefully the whiteout screens that we were having problems with is fixed. We're also upgraded to the newest version, so MIDI isn't working, so we'll have to manually do some HP monster damage and stuff like that.
A floating text from the previous game.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Campaign on your stream. It says mage currently.
Yeah.
Oh, whoops. I know why that's there. I turned that on accident while messing with other stuff.
Whoops.
I was trying to get. I'm sorry. I had to get a picture for years, Logan. So I ended up doing that. Go away there. That should hopefully fix it. Yeah. Okay. I think we're good. Hey, Roscoe. So last time on your game, you all were technically you all went out to hunt down a creature that was causing problems for a druid in the area that was asking for help after not murdering all of her bullfangos that came charging into the caravan. She offered to give you some antidotes and a recipe on how to make them from the local herbs and other items in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ended up fighting a royal Ludroth that was causing the issues. At the same time, freaking Nissa out, to which she gave you guys a little bit extra gold for your troubles, and then sent you on your way as she went about repairing her fence. And then was going to come collect her bullfangos in the next morning.
We're totally sane. What are they talking about?
Completely. And
absolutely.
Exactly. 100%. So you returned to camp. There you had a couple conversations with a few different people. At when you were eating, Thrawn Ironheart came over and asked you guys what kind of materials you got. Basically wanted to see what he could do, work for you guys, upgrade your weapons, make new things, get to that point of, weapons of legend. And he also said that he had something you guys want to talk to you guys about once you had a moment. So I guess the question is, did you guys do anything prior to going to Thrawn? Do you go to him right away? Do you just ignore him? What is your guys' plan?
Finishing eating is foremost, but I don't think Nux has anything he plans on doing. So Nux very well would probably head there to that.
Yeah.
As they're walking by tables, Scree, walking behind Nux, will occasionally grab food that nobody's looking at and stuff it in his clothes or in its pouch.
Okay. Grab it. And I think some are used to this, so they actually leave stuff on the plates for you. At least a few people notice, because it's not really that big of a deal. The caravan itself is not hurting for supplies. Everybody's able to eat kind of to their fill for the most part. In Scree's case, he gets his one plate probably and goes, "This is all I can have, but I want more, so I'm gonna take from other things."
Yeah.
He's just a
Scree's
local
definition of food is.
That reminds me, on the last episode, you all also ransacked Nazul's tent and stole all of his blankets. Artemis literally stole the tent itself.
I mean, he wasn't using it, just saying.
Yep. And he
had very nice silks.
Yes.
You had nothing if not but repurposes.
Yeah, for the next time your deity decides to cut through your tent, Artemis. So, or your patron. Let's not say deity, because he's not necessarily God. He's just a thing.
A deity is just a stronger being that you worship.
He doesn't worship it. So
he gives it offerings for power. That's worship to me.
Just a roommate.
Okay. So you were finishing up eating and making your way over to Thrawn. Anybody else doing anything else that they wanted to do or anything like that?
No, not really.
I'm good.
Okay. So as you all kind of finish your food, make your way over to the blacksmith's caravan, which is set atop a very large. It's not necessarily in the wagon, but he has kind of almost like a trailer set up with his forge on it. It's fairly heavily made of stone. It seems to have some kind of contraption to balance even the rocky roads, kind of like springs for like shocks for the forge itself.
Shock absorbers.
Exactly. So that way he can work while they're traveling still, or as needed. So, and not worrying about damaging anything. And they seem to be magically enchanted as they repair any kind of like damage, or if they start to weaken a bit, they just reinforce themselves. As you come up to him, he goes, good breakfast, I take it?
Yep.
Good. So, first things first. You need anything made? Any of the new stuff you got? Anything you need me to look at?
Let's see. I think I might have wanted something slotted, and I want to double check that before I say no. But other than that, I don't think Nux needs anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Even though it was last session, in character, Tenxic needed some supplies slotted in.
Okay. So that's kind of what we're doing like right now, is like he would have slotted, and then we're just gonna like, push forward in time, so it'll all just be done.
Yep.
So what did you put in? Or what did Thrawn put in for you?
For my lance and split rapier, each of them got a Gigi Stinger.
Okay.
And my armor got a Royal Ludroth tail.
Nice. Divine Blessing, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna make there is one change I want to make to Divine Blessing I haven't done, which I really like from Heavy's suggestion, which is you can, however many it says you can use, you can technically use that number of D4s on a single like attack or skill or something like that, and then obviously they're gone until you rest or whatever. So that way you can negate more of like even just a single attack if you want.
Oh, that's so cool.
So I do like that. Just it makes it more valuable.
Yeah. Wait, that means you can... So 2d4 resources floating for me.
Yeah.
As a tank.
And I'm slotting in the Genprey Fang.
Okay. That's slashing damage or something like that? Like an extra +1?
Lightning damage. Half my proficiency of lightning damage.
Okay.
It's not going to be amazing right now, but I can then focus lightning spells a bit more.
Yeah. That works for me.
Scree will meekly walk up and begrudgingly put his axe and armor, what little of it there is, on the counter and give him a hydro hide and the Cuckoo Oracle.
A rare sight indeed.
So the hydro hide is for the swimming equal to your walking speed, correct? Or is that the amateur sponge? Okay, that is that one. I do not remember what the Cuckoo Oracle does off the top of my head.
Breath attack.
Breath weapon.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
We are working on giving him an unlimited breath weapon.
Yep, he has 2 breath weapons currently?
Yep, with this it will be 2.
Right, because they don't have runes, so they're just, you can use these this many times. So yeah, okay, that is allowed in the rules, and I don't see any reason why they wouldn't be. So
use one as a bonus action.
I think there's a question for you, Aaron, in chat.
So Warmon, the change for the most part is that instead of you can consume additional charges of it or uses of it in one go. So a Divine Blessing that does 1d4 normally, and you can use it 5 times. You could technically do 5d4 off of one single effect instead, and can just use all of your uses at once.
Oh, jeez, yeah, effective against breath weapons, I'd say, or single target.
Well, I mean that's effective against a lot of things.
Yeah, it basically is a single use damage reduction or a multi-use one, depending on how you want to do it. So, that is the plan. It can still be used as it is now, or it can be used in just one or multiple. You can increase the number of dice that are used on that single one.
Okay.
So he takes it from you, Scree, and he looks at him. A fine choice. And you'll probably find these very helpful in the area we're in right now. And he goes, give me a few hours. I'll get it all in here for you. Come back. I'll tell you what I got planned.
All right.
So we fast forward and stuff like that. During that time, Artemis, you hear All right, that reminds me. So I got something to tell you, Artemis. I don't think it really matters. Actually, it doesn't even matter.
No. That's mean. What were you gonna say?
Oh, it's just that the other guy also gave me a soul, so I gave him a little bit of a gift.
That's understandable.
So that's all.
He
I just
can
want to make
bring
sure you're
more.
aware that he's got something too now, so just don't want you to be jealous or anything like that.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, I gave it to him.
What'd you give him?
You don't need to know.
I want to know.
Well, ask him.
Fine. Can you put this stinger on the blow? I hand him. I hand out a Giggy stinger.
He kind of looks at it. Fine, but I will require a soul for this effort. So within the next 24 hours, I demand a soul.
I can work on that.
If not, there'll be punishments.
Work on that?
Yeah, and then that happens during the whole time frame. So yeah, the Giggy
walk
Stinger,
over
the
the
bow
nuts,
disappears. It'll return at some point.
I walk over to Nux and bend down and just be like, pocket darkness.
Pocket scene.
That Nux doesn't notice anything changes. He's just calmly petting. He's calmly has his hand on Scree's head, who I think Scree is a bit taller than him. Yeah, Scree is very much like half a foot taller than him almost.
Yeah.
But he just has a hand on his head just to keep him from getting too anxious about his axe.
Well, that and the fact that he can't see anymore immediately.
Well, yeah, but Nux doesn't notice that part.
Oh.
I'm staring into your eyes and just seeing that they are like bright red, like mine.
Yeah, no, they
And
are
I'm
like a glowing amber now, because they are normally amber, but now they glow. What are you staring at?
Nothing. As he is absolutely just staring into your eye.
That I don't. This is weird.
Scree turns and looks in the general direction of Artemis.
You hear the voice. Yeah, you look in that direction. There's his voice. Since you're blind, you can't see.
Scree feels around for a stick.
You find a stick.
I reach my hand out and just shake it in front of Scree's head.
Scree does not react.
So
does not say anything.
I really like the idea of Scree. Like it would be one of those things where Scree finds the stick and gets ready to start swinging, and then Artemis drops the darkness, and then Scree just like thinks about it for a second. Would you let it go, the stick, Scree, or would you hit him with it? You just keep going because now you can see him.
He's roughly in front of me, right?
Yeah, he's like right in front of Nux, who apparently has his hand on you. So yes.
How close is Artemis to Scree, Logan?
Same distance. Oh yeah, I guess I had a question. Yeah, are you like eyes next to his eyes, like look staring down like Goku Frieza?
No. Because I could see that his eyes weren't glowing brightly.
Well, he said how close to Nux were you? Sorry.
Oh.
Like how close face to face to Nux were you? Like.
I was. I'm not now.
So you're like a foot or two away now.
Probably.
And Scree will just hold onto his stick and continue not moving.
It's a nice stick.
It's fine, Scree. Don't worry.
All right. So that all finishes up. You all head back to Thrawn after a couple hours, and he goes, "All right, got it all done for you. Here you all go." He hands you each of you your individual items. He looks at y'all and goes, "I've seen legendary weapons in my time passed down through the ages. The kind that strike awe into the hearts of both allies and enemies. But to forge such masterpieces, you need more than just skill. He goes, you need the finest materials nature has to offer. And that's what I'm looking to work on and develop. As he then kind of points out to the, like, gestures towards the swamp. And as he does, he goes, there's a Basarios prowling around these marshes somewhere. And I've got on a good authority that its hide is a treasure trove of minerals. And he goes, the Basario is no pushover, mind you. It's a rocky behemoth with stubborn streak. But if you're able to take some of the materials from it, I think I can refine them into something great. So what I ask is not necessarily that you kill this beast, but to gather the minerals off of its back. And I got something for you. As he was waiting for a response and like, all right, maybe I'll entice. So
Scree blinks one eye than the other.
Looking at him.
Yeah, we'll let him speak. Like, don't be rude.
Yeah. So he turns around, and reaches out, and like reaches down under the underneath one of the tables and pulls out a pickaxe. The tips themselves have like golden inlay through them. There's kind of it almost looks like it's shining just slightly, a slight light to it. He goes, I've been working on this. I think it might help. It's pretty fragile, but it should be able to gather anything that you might need as long as you don't break it.
It's special.
It's a mega pickaxe.
Oh.
So is that advantage on the roll, but you only get one fail?
You get, yeah, if it fails once, it breaks. Advantage on checks to gather, yes.
Oh, that is...
Well, luckily we have a strength person here who is never known to roll bad, right?
Well, yes.
Scree is hugging his axe. But you reach out and take that pickaxe too.
See, Scree? People give you nice things.
Yeah.
Scree has 2 axes.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
Yes.
I just realized at some point he's going to hit somebody with that pickaxe.
Oh, no. Hits you in the foot, like...
If you go to hit somebody in the head, would that be mining for brains and thus have advantage?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, man.
It would not.
Thought I'd try.
You do not have an item for Mega Pickaxe yet.
Oh, we should. Let me take a look. 1 second. Mega. That's like the one thing that should be in here. Yeah, it's there. Bigger ownership. Yeah, everybody's an observer on it for all players.
What's it under?
It's under items, under Monster Hunter items.
Yeah, you can just search for pick and it comes up.
Yeah, it's there. It's like the one out of like the 3 of them that I made that's it's in this one because I have to actually pull my new compendium in.
Yeah, Mega Pickaxe is there.
And if you succeed by 4 more, you get an additional ore.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, do we still have that Ketcha thing? Or
Spirit
We have
Whim?
no catch a thing, you monster.
no, I thought someone got like Spirit Whim, like a minor.
Oh yeah, the
You
young
might be
Ketcha.
Yeah.
You might be thinking of my personal game.
You might have to give it to me because I'm not seeing it.
I'll throw it in the group. I'll
Yeah.
Grab it. And
And
then you
grab
can
it from
pull
there.
from the group. Yeah.
So when you did a search, you couldn't find it either?
No.
Weird.
The only thing I saw was like Mega Armor Skin.
Did you type in pick? Because that's what I typed
I
in.
did Mega and mine showed up.
Pig found nothing.
Well, it's in the group thing. You should be able to grab it from
Yeah.
there.
Oh yeah, a young Ketcha Talon.
You might have got that from your rolls.
Yeah,
Nux
Logan
is,
got.
Nux is staring daggers at you.
Yeah, Logan got that.
My brother.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So, the hunt itself is you guys are hunting for Basarios. You are not required to kill it. It is a fairly deadly monster, but you are tasked with some way mining it without it noticing. So there'll probably be stealth and other checks, whatever you guys can think of to make this work.
Yeah.
You guys don't know a lot potentially about Basarios, or if you want to do something in the caravan prior to, we can make some checks like determine different things. Like I mentioned, we did kind of like a small mini game with the previous group prior to the hunt. Like Heavy did some talking to different people, ended up getting a bonus to when he gathers plants and mushrooms. They got a side quest from a different person when trying to find information that basically they come back with something, they will get extra gold for this as well and stuff like that. So
yeah, no, Nux would definitely try to research this monster in any way, shape, or form that he can.
okay, so how is Nux going to go about doing that?
Nux probably knows the people, like the monster, like the Vivarians that like study the monsters.
Okay.
So Nux would has probably spent some of his free time just around them. So he'd probably be over there asking questions like from people he knows are as smart as he is, but in different ways.
Okay. So there is not a Wyverian one specifically, but there is a Goliath that is part of the group. He is a tracker. Obviously he's not as familiar with these areas, but he is in general very well skilled.
So then Nux would go to him and he'd just feel a little tug on his pant leg.
Yeah.
Because he's like 3 times, actually like 4 times taller than Nux is. Like.
Yeah. So when you go up to him, his name is Korg Stonebrow. Korg Stonebrow is his name. He is, Santa Goliath. He's towering, probably somewhere between like 7-8 feet tall. Extremely muscular, clad in furs, and he has a large greatsword. It's very kind of got ornate, like looks down the actual blade itself. And he just kind of he feels stuck. Goes, yeah. Oh, hello, little one.
We were about to head out on a quest, and I wanted to ask you some questions about the monster we are supposed to get materials from. He said not kill, but get materials. It's a real request.
He doesn't want you to kill it.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind if I killed it. He just said that it's a dangerous monster. He called it a Basarios.
Let me go make a check here. Where are my proper dice to see what this guy knows about Basarios in the area? Alright, he looks. What is your guys' is a +2 right now? So on your proficiency bonus. No, you go up to 3, right? Because you're level 4.
No, it's 5.
3 at 5.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 3 at 5. So
okay.
It's 2.
So I was just doing my math for my numbers on this guy.
Yep.
Basarios, I can see why someone would not necessarily tell you to kill one of these. You probably wouldn't survive. I mean, one rollover and I think you would just be paced. So
that does seem to be a recurring theme among some of these creatures.
Yeah. So Basarioses are, I would say in this area I've seen maybe one, but it's because of their ability to camouflage themselves. They are easily mistaken with just boulders sticking out of the ground because they like to burrow partially underground to rest and hide. The other things I know about them, they can expel gas from their underbellies that then explodes. So definitely be cautious about that. If one's charging at you, run for your life. Try to avoid it best you can.
Nux is just nodding his head to everything he's saying.
I mean, in terms of habitats, I would find a place probably that has more murky terrain than solid ground, because it finds it easier to hide in. And that's about what I know, to be honest with you. But I tell you what, if you are able to discover something else that maybe I have not given you here, let me know. I'll put it in my books. That way, if anybody else needs to encounter one of these in the future, I can at least give them some better information.
Good deal.
Weak spots, any other kind of interesting things that might have, do. Each thing you find out, let's say, depending on how many you find, I only got, a max limit, but let's go with 50 gold for each thing.
Okay. I will make sure to write it down.
Perfect. In common.
Yes, of course.
Just making sure I don't speak Draconic. So. But all right, little one.
Okay, so he said gas. He said
he mentioned explosive gas, rolling over, charging, kind of the terrain where it's at, and it likes to hide. That's the things he's mentioned.
Scree would have been not far away from Nux.
Okay.
But figured that Nux had the talking thing covered, so Scree's just gonna sit there and listen to what everybody else is saying. Just kind of in a general area, see if you can pick up anything.
Okay.
Pay attention to kobolds usually.
Sure. Let's go ahead and give me you're just listening, so give me a perception check. Okay. So as you sit there listening around, most of it's kind of jumbled. Many times you're just hearing the conversation with Nux and Korg, which now I remember where the name Korg is from. Damn it.
Ironic. I was going to say something.
I'm like, I know the name. Why can't I think of where it's from? But that's what happens when you randomly generate names. So, I generated these names a while ago. I just like looking through them now. So you're listening about, and I think the one thing you hear that kind of like drowns out the Nux and Korg combo is, I know I saw it. It's the strangest looking cuckoo I've ever seen. It wasn't pink, but I don't know what color it was because there's certain colors I can't see. So,
who is speaking?
This person here is just a human. You've never met them before specifically, so you don't know their name.
Ah.
I can only imagine that they're a dog person now because they looked at blue and they only see red and.
Might not necessarily have been blue.
I know.
I guess I'm introducing a new variant. The green cuckoo.
So it's worse in every way. Got you.
So chromatic cuckoo.
Yeah. Oh man, that's what we're making now.
Chaotic cuckoo.
Yeah. Rainbow cuckoo.
Yeah, that actually sounds better. Rainbow cuckoo. Rainbow cuckoo.
Rain cuckoo.
But chaotic cuckoo has so many C sounds.
Yeah, there's already chaotic species.
Yep.
This is it's when a cuckoo is trying to molt into its evolved form.
Yep.
Rathalos.
That's one word.
It's new lore, guys. Cuckoo are just actually baby Rathalos.
Yeah, just like what was it, Yao Shen Long, or just old man Rathalos?
Yeah. Exactly. This is literal conversations that are happening inside of this area that Scree's listening to.
Poor Scree. Scree's blew off.
Poor Scree.
Scree believes it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
no reason not to believe it. Obviously, these guys are experienced hunters, and not hunters, but adventurers. So why would they lie? No. Why would they be telling like big fish stories?
Right.
I would like to question: is there a section of this camp that is a prison?
I would say no. I mean, there might be like a place where when someone gets in trouble, they're like, I mean, they're going to kick someone out that commits a crime to the point of they'd be putting them in prison. They would be exiled or killed outright.
Okay. Who would manage that?
I feel like the person who would manage that would be
Council?
I mean, yeah, it would definitely be a council, but I was trying to determine who I wanted it to actually be.
It's Nux decides.
Okay. There is a Trovarian that would definitely run like it's not necessarily like they're basically tasked with enforcing the punishments of those who have broken some rule of the caravan themselves, either by they're the ones digging latrines, they're the ones who are forced to go out and gather and travel with like trackers to carry all the things back. So they get grunt work is basically what you get. So he's in charge of them. So his name is Eldon Frostmane.
I would like to go and talk to him.
Yep. So as you come up to him, you can see him. He is his clothing looks to be, it's not the same as everybody else, which is mostly like cloths or like leather armor. His looks. Give me a history check.
How do you spell the one Glide's name though?
The Korg, yeah, Gorg, so Korg Stonebrow. Korg, and then Stonebrow is one word.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm making a notebook. Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So Eldon here is the armor, not necessarily the armor, but the clothing and / armor he is wearing seems extremely old but polished. And it's got a bunch of different like glowing like gems on it, which is strange. It's very, I wouldn't say sci-fi, but like in terms of like your view of things, it's like looking at an Excel axe. Even though Scree has one, but if they didn't actually have them in the game yet, they hadn't been found. Scree's is actually probably one that he found.
It's fair.
That's all about you. That's about all you get out of that.
I would like to ask, has anybody, since we stumbled into this swampy area, been exiled? Or is there anyone who is currently out there running away from, not like crimes committed / like, is there anybody that's like either needs to be found or potential risks? Because we're potentially heading out, and I just want to know if there's any non-monstrous risks out there.
Gotcha. So you're talking to him about this. Give me a. It's diplomacy. You're talking to him. So I mean, it could be not necessarily intimidation, but like you mean. I guess really persuasion would be the one you'd be trying to get him like to give you some information on. Ow, very nice. So he kind of looks at you, and nah, there's not many in the area. I mean, most of the ones that were causing problems ran off way before we hit the swamp. So, but I have heard there has been some roaming Mellinx tribes in the area, some Mellinx, some felines, causing some issues, so keep an eye out for them. They aren't the friendliest bunch. If you can befriend them, though, that would be good information to have, and would also help us gain some insight to some of the creatures in the area, some of the safer spots. So, if you can do that, if they are unwilling, I mean, I didn't say anything, but if they're not around, then it isn't as big of a. Yeah. Not going to cause any problems or steal any more of our food.
I wonder how much a cat soul weighs.
Well, you have to times it by 9. Remember, for each life.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. You gotta kill it and times it by 9. Compared to another small one, it's like 1.5 of you.
Wow.
But like a normal you. Not like a me you.
Wait, who's saying that? Is he saying
yes.
that?
Yes.
Right.
Yes, he is.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that'll do. Alright. I'm going to, when we are out there, actively trying to find Mellinx, both as the soul and possibly to scare the shit out of the rest of them to get information.
Yes, scare the shit out of them. Not befriend them. Fuck that.
Extortion and payment. 2 birds, 1 stone. 2 cats, 1 end goal.
All right.
And I say,
good.
Thanks.
And you hear a response in your head. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. If you let me know how that all goes.
I will. And I turn around and walk away.
All right, and then I guess Tenxic. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to do?
From Tenxic.
It's just, I would say also necessarily like it doesn't have to be specifically about the Basarios. It can be if you want, but if you want just like general terrain stuff to look for, what's Tenxic curious about too? I guess is also a way to think about that.
I mean, one of his ideals in inquiry and curiosity are the pillars of progression. So, I'd imagine that to get a better lay of the land would help for the hunt.
Mm-hmm.
So, asking the possible surveyors of potential hazards that we may come across would be ideal.
Okay.
But Tenxic still has social anxiety, so it would be hard to ask. But he'll try. He'll try his best.
Okay. Let's see if Tenxic is able to overcome that first. Then, I guess it would be social anxiety could either be a wisdom or charisma save. I feel like either one.
Yeah, I have a -2 to charisma for a reason.
Okay. So I mean, like I said, wisdom can technically, like, at least for this moment, help you get past at least the courage to ask.
I got this.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Tenxic, it's in his ideals. Like, you know what? I got this. I got this. You got this. I got this.
Okay. And the best part about this is like as you're walking up to, in this case, it'd be like a navigator because you're trying to get some information about the lay of the land. And navigators in general are going to at least have a general idea of where they're going, potentially making maps and stuff like that, noting dangers. So as you're walking up to one of these things, go ahead.
Actually, yeah, I was gonna say it makes sense he's doing this because I imagine he has the very good dark vision, so maybe they'd ask him every once and often just be a just watchtower or some sort. Even though he looks to have terrible eyesight, he has 20/20 vision. Yeah, even though he is wearing a bandana to cover his eyes.
Yeah.
He's still
like the blindfold run. Yes.
Yeah, the blindfold.
You can still see through.
Yeah. It's like he wears it so the light doesn't disturb him that much.
So you come walking up, and the person you're coming up to this time is maybe one you haven't really spoken with before, and that's he's the only one that you can find. You've seen him around, and he always seems to be in a bad mood, at least since he's been in the swamp. You know their name. Their name is Silas Stormcaller, and they are a Triton who is very tall, kind of a sleek like body. They actually do his like armor he's wearing has almost like fish scale look to them, and you just hear him going, "I hate the goddamn swamp. So tired of this unclean water, this filthy ground. Can't wait to get back to somewhere near the sea." And it's like you watch, there's a huge chunk of mud just goes like slam to the ground.
So first off, Tenxic will get on his level because he is currently on all fours.
Right.
Wing arm, so he lower himself down like, hello there, Silas. Sorry to interrupt.
Hey, Tenxic. What can I do for you?
I was wondering if you could possibly give me some information.
Spit it out. Spit it out. Come on.
The hazards in the swamps. Do you know any that we should look out for?
I mean, don't walk into places that are fucking wet. No. Sorry. I hate the swamp. I don't even know why this kind of terrain exists. It should be banned. Water, land should stay separate.
They should.
All right, swamp. Bogs can be poisonous, so in terms of actually staying out of watery, murky areas, be careful. It can cause, it will seep through your skin. There is fog that'll affect your eyesight. In some cases, it is also poisonous. The rain, not poisonous, but affects your eyesight. I wouldn't eat most of the mushrooms here. Some explode, some are poisonous. Just fucking everything's poisonous. Why are you asking anyways? We're not gonna be here for too much longer in the first place.
Oh,
it's strange that you're asking now.
Oh, we're going to mine a Bazarius, or quote, get resources from one.
Why?
Request from Tron.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's why I'm now.
All right. So here's the plan then. I only have so much of this area mapped out. So I'm gonna give you a copy of my map. If you end up traveling outside of that territory while searching for whatever the hell this thing is that you're looking for, I need you to make. How good are you at drawing?
He just looks at his 4 hands. I'm pretty good.
I mean, I would hope so. With 4 hands, you at least have time to practice at least with one of them at least twice a day.
Holds up his 2 regular hands. Other 2, not so much. Need to work on them.
Yeah. More skip leg day, more arms day.
Yeah, they're 3 claws instead of 5 digits, so it's hard to hold stuff.
So you were able to map out at least a rough sketch of the area. You know, poisonous bog spots, dense trees, extreme hills. Give me that information back, and we'll see if I can do you a favor in the next time you come by.
Okay, thank you, Silas.
Fucking. So he takes a step in your. God damn! Kicks his foot. You just hear mud like hit his tent. My tent. So.
Yeah.
You guys have a couple new missions to do as players. Is there anything else you guys want to do to gather supply or to like buy supplies in the caravan? There are alchemists or other places you can actually purchase some things if you want.
We probably should buy health potions.
If we can, yes.
Be a good thing to have.
I'm gonna subtract some gold for myself to eat those materials to get the spells.
Okay, yeah, just minus it off for the
Yep.
amount.
I just wanted to vocalize it that I did that during my long way.
Cool.
That way I get Scorching Ray and Minor Illusion.
So for clarification on that, for anybody watching, Nux is a wizard. Instead of like taking from a scroll and doing that, we've always let him. A previous game, you could take the spells off of materials, like as if it was a scroll to learn the spells. In the case of Nux, he eats them instead of like inscribing them.
Nom nom nom.
Narrative. Just want to clarify, that's not like a standard mechanic type thing.
Yep. Plus, obviously, if Aaron's nice enough, he can also give me books too, and Nux would copy the books. It's just specifically monster parts. That's how he would get it.
Yep. I don't believe in books.
I mean,
nobody reads.
Fair.
Who reads?
That's fair. I mean, I can't.
You may or may not. I have no idea. I know in general I didn't do that for heavy. I think in general it's just because you guys don't run to a lot of places where it would make sense for there to be a spell.
And I don't need it as long as I'm getting spells like at a decent pace. I don't need them.
Yeah. Okay. So, anything else so you guys are talking about buying potions. Yeah. Anything else? You guys have your antidotes that were given to you already. So if you want to divvy those out, or if you want to just keep them, who has like the party inventory? By the way, like who was a designated holder of that like bag?
My first thought is not a safe one, and that was Scree because he's strongest. I don't think that's a safe. Yeah, I don't think that's a safe option. So Nux is not that strong. So, or else Nux would have it. If it's light enough, Nux is fine having it.
Tenxic is the new person.
Yeah, but do we trust the new person with it?
And then Artemis talks to himself.
Yeah, but that's normal. It's fine. How strong are you, Artemis?
No. I am not strong out of 10.
Are you a negative? Are you a -1 strong?
No, it's a neutral strong.
What about you, Tenxic?
I got. Yes, I'm pretty good at carrying stuff. I have a 6
Okay.
in
So
strength.
Artemis, you hear as you're asking, like, deciding on who's gonna hold this, and you go, "Hey, what if I hold it? I mean, they'll never get it back. But what if I hold it?
I think they want it back.
Why? They're not using it. It's gonna sit there till the end of till they all die, and then I'll have to pick it up then. They just give it to me now. I can have it now, and then they can feel happy about the new stuff they get. It's perfect. It's a win-win. I get stuff. They get rid of the stuff they're never actually gonna use.
Let's put a pin in this one and discuss it later. As I contemplate stealing something useless out of the bag and giving it to him.
I mean, Scree can carry it.
As I use a raw piece of Ludroth to
I think
distract him.
we would have Tenxic carry stuff, the group inventory. We need you to be light so that you can easily scout.
Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And you
I do
hear
actually have something in my inventory.
Artemis, you hear him go, "Yeah, they give it to the new guy. I've been here this entire time, helping them out, giving powers. I don't get to hold the bag. Whatever."
To be fair, he never told Nux he gave him power. Nux doesn't even know he has these powers.
Ungrateful. Remember, 24 hours, I get a soul.
Hey guys, let's go.
Okay.
No reason. Let's go.
You're right.
Yeah.
At this point, it's now 23 hours. He's like, 23 hours.
Oh god, it's like the fucking episode 24 where the clock is ticking.
Dawn of the last day.
Oh, Majora's Mask.
The moon slowly gets smaller or gets bigger as a T-Rex head is formed onto it. All right. So you guys gather your things. But okay, actually, let's go with supplies because we still haven't done it. You guys want to buy potions, but we haven't actually done it.
Yeah.
So
yes, if we can, we would love to buy potions or materials to make potions. Because I should be able to craft stuff.
Oh yeah,
Though I don't have herbalism kit to do it the base 5e way, and I'm not sure how to do it in your way.
How to what?
The craft stuff.
Once I actually get this updated, like the new compendium, all the links for all the recipes should be in the herbalism kit. But in the journal section, you should be able to search herbalism kit, and I think it should come up with.
I'll probably buy a herbalism kit myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
it's the price.
Oh, it's an alchemy. Oh yeah.
Oh, it's alchemist.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
I will buy both
alchemist supplies.
You know what?
Tenxic wants to be prepared, so he buys 3 potions of healing.
If we have that many.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, I forget.
So, yeah, there's limited supplies here. We have a whole caravan to take care of.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you get a stern talking to Tenxic as you request for 3 of them, and they look at you all and go, "The most I can give you all together is 4.
1 each."
I mean, that's how you want to do it, but that's all I got. Can't give you any more than that.
For how much?
Let's find out how much. Go ahead and roll me, Scree, a D100.
Yeah, I also want to say we do have 680 gold in the party chat.
Pretty good. So he looks at you and goes, "Honestly, we're okay on supplies right now, so it's not really it's pretty steady. So 50 gold each, standard price."
Scree looks at Nux.
Nux shakes his head and we'll buy one for me and him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Scree gives Nux 50 gold.
I'll just subtract it from the party funds.
Hey, why are you taking my money out of the bag?
Or we're not
No
gonna
reason.
Not you. That's our money. That guy. Why is that guy taking money out of our bag?
You should ask him.
Wait, I
That's
thought
what I'm asking.
You answer. You don't hear anything.
No, I thought we were gonna.
Answer the damn question.
What question?
Wait, are we taking it from the group money or personal for that?
No,
Yeah,
I'm creating dialogue because the new guy is trying to take our money.
No, that's fine.
Yeah,
We
no,
need-
take
we
the
need to-
actual gold out of the
Yeah.
party fund. But I'm
We
gonna
need
continue
to
to yell
pay
at
for
him.
the Artemis. We need to pay for the potions. That way we can live to help your problem live.
But if they die, I get to eat their soul, and then you be paid. You pay me for your stuff.
Yeah, but that's our 3 money.
But yeah, you have a potion of healing now.
He just got here.
Our 4 money.
Sorry, our 4 money, not our 5 money.
Right.
It's a good thing we can't hear him.
Yeah,
if
we hear his half, I think.
I will give him money, like Tenxic can have my share if he gives me a soul.
I don't choose to share that.
Tell him. Tell him.
No.
Yes.
Maybe later.
Fine.
Yeah, but
yeah, as I stared straight through Tenxic, with daggers in my eyes, not your money yet.
okay.
As I throw 100 gold onto the thing and grab 2 potions, and then decide if I really want to throw the other one at Tenxic.
Oh, mid camera.
Oh
Yep.
God, that's a.
He's being hacked.
I'm in.
But no, I give the other potion to Tenxic and just be like, yeah.
Thank you. And I'll give you a
You're
vigilant.
welcome.
I'll give you a vigilant blessing as a trade.
I don't know what that does.
Click on
It
it.
gives you, it gives you
hold on.
advantage on initiative.
How long does that last?
Until you use it.
Until you
Oh,
use
cool.
it. This is at will for me.
Yep.
Neat.
This is one of the reasons they think Twilight Cleric is busted.
I accept this 50 gold payment.
Because that is a level 1 spell right there for me.
Nice.
Yeah. Vigilant boss.
Yeah, that should probably be like a. Not a channel divinity. That seems
that's
dumb,
gift
but
of
like
gift of alacrity. Well, actually, it's not gift of alacrity because that stacks.
Yeah, but it
This
only
is
works
D8.
on one person, so it's not like everybody gets advantage. It's just one person does.
Yeah, no, it's whoever needs it for that next fight.
Yeah.
Still quite good.
Yeah. I mean, you guys going first, or for me, that doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, like literally.
Yeah. Until they stop letting you have turns again.
We aren't Team A anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team 5 head.
Yep.
Alright.
He,
As we walk out of the
trauma.
camp, and I'm like, let's go find some cats because they have lots of souls.
Yeah. Oh, and yeah. Must be careful of the poisonous bogs.
Poisonous bogs, that's where the Psarios likes to be.
Well,
Yay.
well,
Nux is 100% somebody that if they know something, they're gonna act like an expert of that something.
yeah.
Actually.
No, he wouldn't actually people. He'd just be proud to show his knowledge.
Yeah, poisonous bogs, fog, rain, poisonous water.
Acid rain?
No, I don't.
Lame.
And he also says out loud, by the way, my buddy the Goliath over there, he will give us money if we find out more information on the Psarios.
Look over and I think, I hate that guy.
He's always okay. He's a little big. As he's like like I said, 4 times taller than Nux. But he's all right.
Yeah.
I have no idea why I hate that guy. I just fucking hate that guy.
I forgot the Trident's name already.
Good. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
was
That way you'll have
something
to wait and ask him the next time. This thing get awkward.
It was something Stormcaller.
It's appropriate.
But yeah,
Steven.
he.
Oh man, I can't believe we called him the wrong name.
He told me that if I were to do an updated map or map areas where we have not been in, he'll do me a favor later.
I don't think you should go to his tent after you do that for him.
Why?
No reason.
Just if you could see his eyes, he is squinting, but it's very hard to tell. He's wearing a blindfold.
You watch the eyebrows slowly shift down.
Oh yeah.
Saw that.
Scree continues hugging his axe. Doesn't say anything.
Yes. Good to have your axe back, Scree.
And the pickaxe.
Yes. The mighty
Now,
pickaxe.
Scree, remember, one's for battle, the other one's for minerals.
For battling minerals.
Scree blinks
exactly.
one eye than the other.
What was that?
Scree blinks asynchronously.
Yep.
Oh yeah, how are we gonna even? I guess once we find it, how are we gonna mine from it?
We mine from it being dead.
There's that. We could see if it's sleeping. We could ask it for permission if we have this. We have a way to talk with it.
Sadly, I do.
Not all monsters are monsters.
Give me
I
your
just
skin.
repeat myself.
What was that, Mid?
Give me your skin.
It might not need all of the stuff on its back. It's
I mean, I do have a way to put it to sleep, but we would have to weaken it a lot.
I have a fun thought. Technically, since Nux is like 25 pounds, Scree's 30 pounds, I have Tensic's floating disc, which can hold up to 500 pounds. We can float over a lot of shit in the swamp.
There's a use for that spell. Yeah.
Well, because two of us is 1/10 of the total weight.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter if the other two are full-grown adult, like, 200 pounds. Like, it's going to be okay for that spell.
I say it'll matter on the amount of space you have. All
Good
right.
thing we're small.
I'd be like 180. I just sit on it and then you could sit on my shoulders like parrots.
I mean, Tenzic's on his
Parrot
own.
kobolds.
No, it's more like I would carry Artemis, who would have the kobolds on his shoulders.
So a total pole of
Yes.
hunters.
Yes, I have 4 arms to do so.
Slowly
Try
hovering
hiding
over
from
the swamp.
It's
Try
a
hiding
cheer
from me now,
pyramid.
you
Like
damn Mellings.
it's the reverse cheer pyramid thing.
Yeah, or
Scree makes sure all of his food is in his pockets.
Yeah.
Make sure Nux is ready to go.
It's all still there.
Pocket bacon. Yeah.
And gives Nux a apple that he found. It's half eaten.
Yeah. Nux will thank you for it and finish it off. I can't
So
wait for
I'm just saying the
Aaron to
floating disc
poison
isn't
us.
going to work to an extent.
Yeah, I know we have bags and stuff
Well,
too.
no, the disc is immobile while you're within 20 feet of it. If you move more than 20 feet away from it, the disc follows you so that it remains within 20 feet.
I thought I could make it move. Oh.
so. Wait, what if we just put Scree on like an extendable pole or something?
It would be Nux, but yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Nux.
Nux is on a 20-foot pole.
Yes, and one of us just leans forward a foot. And we got the first automobile.
But no, that's just it's a nice ritual in case we need it. Because I could use my ritual spells without having them prepared.
It's like you can't chuck the kobold.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no worries, I was thinking the same thing. He gets thrown, gets impaled, but the disc moves 20 feet towards him. Within 20 feet of him.
I mean,
Kobold
I think
cannon.
Oh, do I need to just chuck Scree?
It would be Nux. Nux would be the required throw.
Oh,
Yeah.
But you'd have to throw Scree with him because Scree's not going to let Nux go that far away.
yeah. So it literally one hand Scree, the other Nux, twin shot.
Okay. So I guess at this point, we're mid-afternoon.
Mhm.
And you guys you got your supplies. Is there anything else you want to buy before? Like, we can skip the roleplay on it. Just anything else you guys want to purchase prior to heading out. Okay.
We have 2 antidotes.
I bought, if possible, I took the money out, but I bought herbalism and alchemy set.
That's fine. Yeah,
for
those would be
for crafting.
purchasable.
Yeah. I just wanted to vocalize it, that's all.
Appreciate it. Yeah, I just want to confirm that you are good. So, as you get to head out, you are gonna. It's obviously not immediately right here. We're gonna use the same map. We'll put you guys at a starting point over here, which is just cool too. If you, I don't know if it actually shows up on this one or not. I'll zoom out next time.
Do you have a backup pickaxe?
I don't. Do you?
I
Okay,
believe we do.
If I do this, does it do it?
Did it break?
I can't actually.
No,
do
you
these,
didn't
that's why.
break it.
Well, on my screen when I move you guys and the line, like the line appears, it actually shows the red, yellow.
I know
and
we're
stuff
talking
like
about the pickaxe.
Yeah.
It's actually gonna be a standard pickaxe just for if you guys need it.
Yeah, I
That's
was gonna say,
fun.
I'm pretty sure that we have one.
I just realized that there's a bestiary tag for familiar, so I'm just looking at the other familiars that people can okay. Owl is probably gonna be the default familiar, by the way, Aaron, because I didn't get permission for like pseudo dragon or anything like
Right.
that. So.
Okay. Sam. Okay, so we're heading to this spot. We are going to decide on who's going to be what for our roles for this hunt. So, we have our trailblazer. Who is it going to be this time?
What the fuck is this?
Tenxic volunteers.
Scree has a
Oh my
+4
God.
in most relevant skills.
I don't have to have my fucking character sheet open.
Oh yeah, the top
Oh,
left
yeah.
thing. Yeah. I tried to put that in too.
Glorious.
That was a suggestion from me.
That was.
'Cause that just helps people in combat and stuff. You don't have to go through your sheet.
Yep, you can just look at your stuff and click on it and stuff and whatnot. All your features, spells, all that stuff.
I didn't even know this creature existed. The Fractor mascot. That thing is cool.
Trailblazer is survival and perception, right?
That's cool.
Trailblazer is just
survival.
survival, straight.
Ah, okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, you guys don't have to be optimal. I will only kind of punish you for it by giving you more fights and other things to challenge, which will give you experience, which will help you level up. I'm just saying.
Method.
You might get lost forever, and we'll have to make a whole new group so you can find the caravan after they abandon you.
Oh, no.
I'm
Tenxic.
currently having hyperfixation on finding cats.
Yeah, no, Tenxic does not want that, so Tenxic volunteers to be trailblazer.
Nothing.
I also stopped preparing food.
Scree will be scout, I guess.
Yeah, I think because I don't think Scree would let Nux be scout, even if Nux was good.
Probably not.
So that means you guys are gonna have your spotter be Nux?
Yeah, because I'm good at investigation, so that helps find materials.
Right. Okay, works
not
for me.
great at perception, but you know, we give what we take.
Yeah.
I mean, are you good at survival?
Nope. I'm the same at both.
Okay. Tenxic.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If it's not intelligence or con, I have basically no good in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you all head out into the rough-ish area of where this Basara says that Thrawn would have given you the information about. So we're not at the camp. The caravan's not directly behind you. You are already out in the wilderness. It takes you probably about an hour to get to roughly where he says it should be.
Cooking.
Yep. So as I guess even before you leave, you will do our cooking. So, Artemis, what will you be cooking for the group today?
Well, with my hyperfixation on finding these cats, I want to be able to see better. So I'm gonna try and make some northern oranges.
Okay. And technically,
Ooh.
next level, you'll be able to do rank 2 meals.
Not a
wait,
chance.
Would Artemis say that we need to find cats or felines?
I've been talking about it non-stop.
Okay, I was gonna say we have Felvine, 2 of them.
Even better.
Just
I will
shake it
grab
out in
one
the
of-
air. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Constantly.
Northern
Alright,
oranges.
so yes, I picked the northern oranges.
Alright, northern orange for increased passive perception. So, you
That's the-
have your 5 steps, which is study on the recipe, what to cook, gather the ingredients, prepare the ingredients, cooking the meal, and plating it properly. You use 3 different ability scores, choose, which one to use for each one. If it makes sense, you'll roll it. If it makes no sense, you'll still roll it, but it'll be a disadvantage. So, go for it.
Alrighty, I am going to start off with, what was it again? Was it preparing?
Gatherings prior to that, and
gathering-
deciding is even before that.
Gathering the ingredients, and I will be using charisma
Okay.
to chat up various merchants not Scree, people around the camp to find the greatest oranges that are available.
Okay. Go ahead and go for it.
He should have went to Scree. Scree's good at finding food.
He
Sure, I have
pulls out
two
of his pocket, half, already peeled, little crystallized on the outside. Blech. All right, 19. So yeah, you go around, you talk to a few different people. You eventually find what you believe is to be the best deal and purchase those oranges.
Alrighty, second one, I am going to use dexterity to prepare the ingredients by slicing it up very quickly as I am in a rush and not spray citrusy juice into my eyes while doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I am being very precise and quick.
All right, make the dex check. Ooh.
Nailed it.
Okay, yeah. So you're being very, very precise. I was gonna have him, your, fellow traveler, interrupt you if you did poorly.
What are you doing as you go to cut?
You're doing it wrong.
Northern oranges.
Okay, how do you? Do you cook them into some kind of thing? Do you plate them up?
I'm thinking it's like a flash fry, like it's just a quick little into some hot oil, out, and then onto a plate. No plating it properly. Just straight onto a plate.
Okay.
Or straight into a kobold's mouth. Same thing.
There's 2 kobolds with their mouths open.
Yeah, and I'm going to use Constitution to handle the fact that I am just throwing something into a hot pot of oil and, probably gonna get burnt a little bit. It's gonna be painful.
Okay.
And I will withstand to make sure that it's not in there too long.
As somebody whose cousin had put his arm in the deep fryer, yes, it is painful.
Apparently you can deep fry oranges, so I'm not going to do any kind of negatives on it. So I think I'm like, I wonder, is that actually like a thing people do? Apparently it is.
In America, you can deep fry.
I mean, I know you can, but I just wanted to verify.
If you can deep fry ice cream, you can deep fry anything.
Yeah.
Why are you doing
Oh.
that? Wow, so much math.
It was lagging.
Doing the math for me, spoiling everything. So, as you all I guess you don't see him purchase. He purchases these while you guys are all doing all the information gathering and stuff like that. But you all watch as you're sitting down, get ready to at your tents as Artemis. I'm mixing up artisan right now, so I'm like, that's not artisan. Completely different person.
The pun.
Yeah, right. As Artemis, pulls out some fairly large oranges, and you see him put out like a pot, pour some oil into it, and like just strike up the fire. He pulls out a nice cutting board, and starts just slicing through rapidly, nice even cuts. And then as
the peelings on?
What's that?
Is he leaving the peelings on?
Yeah, do you leave the rind or the peel on?
3 of them.
On 3 of them?
Yeah.
Okay. So he leaves it on some of them. And then, as the oil begins to boil and heat up, he tosses them in there for, a couple seconds, or I don't know how long you would flash fry something for, because that's not my job. And they come out, with just kind of a heated and the same kind of crystallized like style, and then tosses them on a plate and hands them all out to you rapid fire. Do you tell them to eat them immediately, or do you wait for it to cool?
I wait to see what they do.
All right, he just hands you with no instructions.
Scree immediately eats his while hushing.
Nox will watch Scree do that. Realize he should let it cool for a second, and then about 10 seconds later eats his.
Okay.
Like, not long enough for it to actually cool, but long enough to act like he's letting it cool.
Just looks at Artemis. What exactly did you cook? What style?
Food.
Tenxic will sniff. Licks.
I hate this guy already.
And then just
doesn't like my food.
all I imagine is like when we give our dog our dogs got really snooty recently and are like, vegetables, we want meat, because Ainsley will drop them like carrots or whatever other things for them to eat, and they'll run off. And like, and then lately they've been getting like zucchini or something like that. So she's like, bleh. And just like leaves it on the floor for the other dog to eat.
How many daily skills do we get?
One, I think.
No.
Just one.
Yep, you have to do it. Eat.
No.
I look straight at you and just say, the last guy didn't judge my food.
To be fair, the last guy's dead, so maybe there's a correlation there.
I look at you with a very dirty look.
That's Mike, not Nox. Nox is...
I was just asking what it is.
It's food.
It looks delicious.
It is delicious. As I grabbed one that had the peeling on it and slightly peel it open, and then you see that the inside of it is actually quite mushy, and you can just squeeze the skin and it just falls out the top of the hole.
Oh.
And I say, that's why. As I leave the one without the skin for the new guy.
Not that I said it was bad. I was just asking.
No, I just gave you the worst one.
Scree eats
He
the
still-
leftover peels.
He still enjoys it.
Yeah, it tastes damn good.
All right. And then go ahead and roll me that 1d20 plus 1d6 minus 1 for that daily skill and see what you get.
Someone else do it.
No, it's your responsibility. You are the artisan.
No,
Only you can do it.
out of
It's
bed.
only you.
Can't you just roll a 1d25?
No.
No.
The odds change based off the roll for like things like you have to get 2 negative. You have to get 2 ones to be able to get feline weather cat now.
What was it, minus 1?
23. Wow, that's up there. Feline cleats. Your movement is unaffected for the first 15 feet of difficult terrain, magical or otherwise, you would move through on your turn.
That'll be important.
That's a really useful one.
Yeah, in the swamp, like.
That's like a whole movement that we can move through the swamp.
Oh yeah, we're faster now, and we can see better.
Yeah, that was a great roll. Feline Oracle, which is a 25. The hunt begins with 1 sign found.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Yeah, and then a 4 and a minus 1. 2 off of max. So, you finishing your meal, you all find it surprisingly easier to travel through the swamp as you've been making your way away from the camp itself. You eventually travel about that hour, arriving back where I was mentioning before, the rough area of where this Basarios is at. As nighttime, it's not that dark yet, but let's see if I can adjust the light slightly here. Lighting. Is it actually set to dark right now? Yeah, that might affect. There we go. It's starting to get a little dimmer. Not enough to where you can't see, but dimmer.
All our hunts are at night.
You guys can always choose to rest out here for some reason, or yeah, you can do it at night. I mean, the most likely scenario, most monsters sleep, especially unless they're like, you know, predators at nighttime. So night hunt isn't a bad idea. We're gonna put ourselves at put a time here.
Don't we get to add the passive perception?
Oh yeah,
You do get a +1, yes.
Don't-
Yeah, I have an effect on me if you just want to drag that onto them.
I was about to make an effect, but yeah, that could work.
Yeah. Can I...
Okay, so I'm gonna need, as you arrive in the rough area of where you're looking for this thing, for our trailblazer to make us the first trailblaze check of the hunt.
Okay. Blind, correct?
Correct. Oh, and also for fun, because Mike mentioned it, we are tracking statistics on rolls now too, as well. So we'll see how
I
people's
think at
odds
the
and rolls
moment
and stuff
only
are.
you can see that in journal entry.
Correct, which I think is kind of the intent. We don't want necessarily everybody like going through all the time. So we'll probably just do like updates here and there for fun, or when people are complaining about things.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so your hunt begins.
And we all have dark vision.
How convenient. So as I mean, it's still, like I said, it's only 6 o'clock. It's still some daylight. It's not dark yet. It's just the sun is going down. It's starting to set very slowly. As you begin working your way into this area, and as you do,
I need scout checks.
I need my scout checks. Yep.
I'm gonna move back a little bit.
Okay. Do. It begins to rain. So hopefully the stream can see them. You guys should be able to hopefully see some raindrops going around here and there.
Yep.
Yeah.
As Scree, which your name says mid right now, not Scree. Or
Oh,
maybe it's because it's not. Maybe it's only because it's a private one. Yeah, I guess it should be instead of private, it should be blind. Is it a blind one?
Blind.
Yeah, that way you guys don't get the
I did blind.
pop-ups. Do the other one then. The private one, I guess, is what.
Well, private would let him know what he rolled. Blind is the correct one.
I was just more. Go roll me a private one real fast, Scree.
MIDI was the thing that removed the blind.
Oh,
and
the
stuff in
prompt.
chat.
Gotcha. Okay. Stupid MIDI and not being updated yet. I understand it's probably a huge change, but I'm sad.
That one's
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a huge. And MIDI is a bit. MIDI might not update even.
Oh.
You monster!
I mean, once we switch.
You put that black juju on us.
Yeah, once we swap to Pathfinder 2, you can just prompt us with the module.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, as you make your way into the area, Scree, the rain starts to trickle down, lightly obscuring the area. As you are looking about, there's still sounds of insects. The fluttering of birds that are now looking to seek cover. But you don't seem to see anything of like danger or import. But you did see a Kelby, and as you see it and you're kind of like keeping an eye on it, you step on a stick and you hear the snap as it looks up and runs off to the west. That's what you see.
Darn.
Anything else you like to do while you're waiting for the group to arrive, or you just kind of hang out?
Scree will walk forward a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of hide behind a tree stump.
Yeah. Okay. You're sitting there hiding, just kind of peering out, keeping an eye on things. A minute goes by, the rest of the group arrives. So as you all make it into the area, you see Scree crouched and just kind of looking around. He hasn't frozen up, which is a good sign.
Yeah.
There's nothing
means that
eating him.
Yeah. he's not attacking something, so that's also a good sign.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Did you see anything, Scree?
Just a copy.
Okay. Let me. I would like to look around. Since we got this fancy new pickaxe, let's find minerals.
Okay, I like it. Break it right as you guys get it.
I mean that definitely. So let me roll investigation to see what actually we find.
Okay. All right. So you do find some. So you found minerals, and then you find one additional one. Roll me a d5, Mike.
Yeah.
Location. Level 1, 4. Even this formatting is different looking than it used to be. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, they changed all.
It's not bad though. It still works. It still fits.
Yeah,
it's just different looking.
They're slowly working on more to be like the character sheets. They just wanted the character sheets immediately.
Yeah, the handouts. I would mean they changed that up a little bit here and there, different colorings and stuff. So, with a 14 and a 2, so you find an insect that is hunkered up against one of the trees. As Scree charges towards the minerals that you had and successfully gathers that mineral, and as you strike it, Scree, and that usual clang and clash makes no sound.
Ooh. Do I get an extra?
On a 17, it succeeds by 4 or more, correct?
I believe so.
You do. So you'll roll me 2d6 and we'll determine which of each. Because it's not extra one of that one. It's one additional type. So you get a 1 and a 2. So you get a stone and you get an earth crystal.
Ooh.
Yes, a rock.
A rock.
Oh, okay.
Hey, rocks are useful. We'll put the earth crystal in the group, but the rock is Scree's.
I would like the rock.
That's a rock.
I need my pebbles.
Oh.
And my safety pebbles.
And for the insect, if I use Gust, do I trigger my my trinket where by capture an insect with the bug net, I get 2 instead of 1?
I think we said that the cantrip versions were guaranteed, but did not activate
proc anything.
Stuff.
It's also it doesn't give you. So I'm gonna say no for now, Mike. But we'll double check with heavy and stuff like that because he used them more heavily in the previous campaign. I can't remember off the top of my head.
I definitely recall it being it was a guarantee, but it didn't add.
Got nothing else, right?
That's why we stopped using mold earth or move earth, whatever it's called.
Yeah, mold earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it's a sleight of hand to catch it.
Sleight of hand, or there's one other effect. I think it's survival. Let me pull up my guide real fast.
Would you call a rock improvised or simple?
It's a rock. I mean, technically it's improvised, but it says it does 1 damage. So, since it does 1 damage, I would say it's simple because it already has an actual damage set for it. All right. Let me pull up my thing. What was I looking for again? Insects.
Insects. Yeah.
Insects are a wisdom, nature, or dexterity sleight of hand. Could always send someone else to do it.
I have the material.
You do.
If it's somebody else, if my material is not getting used either way, I'll just gust it.
Okay. And we'll confirm it if that's the case with heavy, then we'll just add another one after.
No worries. So gust and roll a d6.
Yep. On a 3, you get a firefly.
Okay. Update that to 3 fireflies.
Firefly, I think it's used for fishing.
Yep, it's bait.
Nice.
That's bait. Okay. So you gather, a firefly that's, glowing on one of the sides of the tree. They're starting to come out this time of night, or at the start of, night. I'd
like to imagine Scree went to snap it up, and I gusted it away from Scree and into my net.
Nice.
How long would you see the ranges on a rock?
Probably the same as a throwing weapon, so like a hand axe, something like that. Same range. It's probably, I think it's 2040, but it might be 2060.
It's usually 3 times. It's usually 3 times.
Yes, but there's a couple that's not.
Let's go
where
full.
it's double.
Yeah,
Yeah,
double.
I will check with a hand axe.
Yep.
I know javelins are.
Javelins are a different story. Yeah, they're a bit different.
They are 2060 on a hand axe.
Okay, 2060 it is.
Scree just or next throws a pebble, deals 40 damage.
A sling is 2060 makes sense because the sling is 2060 for a rock and because it's 3120 for a sling, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so there's nothing else in the air. There's creatures there. I mean, your general guess is with the rain coming, it could be coming night. A lot of the creatures in the area are probably gonna settle down, though predators may still come out. But there's nothing currently in this area that you notice that's a threat or anything else that's happening. The ground itself is still fairly solid, but the thought process of at least I would say you, Tenxic, is that this is going to soften the ground in a lot of areas if it keeps up.
It's going to make more noise.
Not even necessarily more noise, but more places for Basarios to go into,
Oh!
and a bit more difficult to walk through, which you don't have as much of a concern of because of your cleats.
That is true. So
it is lightly obscure in the area, though, so your passive perception is going to be lower right now. So instead of it'll be a -4 normally, so now it's only a -3 because of the orange. Okay. So you have 3 different directions to go, Tenxic. There's no signs of the Basarios in this area that you can see. It makes sense. It's also a harder ground.
Yeah, let's go down. Let's
Okay.
go down.
Going south.
Yeah.
Right, those random creatures.
Yes.
It's the owl. Yeah, I found your owl.
My owl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
Oh yeah, because I had my owl that sat on Scree's shoulder, which you can actually do that. This is funny.
Oh yeah, I can't do that now, can't I?
If you highlight both of them and on Scree you pick the ride option, the owl will actually ride on Scree.
That's a switch movement type.
Also,
you might not have the button enabled, but you can. I believe it's M. Let me double check that with the controls. Yes, it's M. So if you highlight them both and over Scree hit M, it should.
There we go.
Yep. And then when Scree moves, the owl should follow.
Ah.
That way I can always watch through the owl.
Yep.
Okay, I'll go
Okay. Yeah, we got a couple new mods. So, you're heading south. I need that Trailblazer check, please.
Blind GM roll.
There's some quality of life ones.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to add this to my hotbar.
I need to make a macro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you click the bar, you can see it. I just always...
Okay. As you continue making your way into the next area, the rain continues to fall as Scree slowly and cautiously and very loudly makes his way into the next area. You guys know where he's at all points in time.
I think I rolled a 1.
Crunch. Crunch.
Right.
Slorp, slorp, slorp.
Oh, it's gonna be forever to get the mud out from your toe scales.
So Scree, you come up, like, we'll say here, as you kind of travel through this swampy pathway. You travel there for about 15 or so minutes with the group following behind, about a minute behind, between 2 large rock walls. The ground itself starts to soften up, but still isn't nearly as like some of the other areas that you've traveled through in this territory. You eventually come around this corner and hide behind the tree, kind of peek out and take a look and see what you might find. And as you do, you find a hole in the ground right about here or so.
A hole?
A hole. The hole itself. I guess actually you have to get closer to it to be able to really tell any other information. But you see, like, it looks like it's something like unburrowed, so there's dirt on the outsides of it that you can definitely see. Which, give me an intelligence check, Scree.
I'm good at those.
I would say nature or... I think nature actually is the one that makes sense.
I am actively, I'm not gonna say I'm actively looking through my owl's eye. I didn't say it beforehand, and also we're walking, so that's a little awkward.
Okay.
Maybe at some point I'll sit on one of the two bigger people's shoulders and look, but that'll be a future thing.
I keep hearing this like little like tick noise. It sounds like a game, like waiting for like you like highlight over like a menu, but there's nothing going on. It's weird. Might just be part of the background noise. Drawing a blank. All right. So on a 16 Scree, the one thing you notice is that the dirt seemingly is on the outside, which means something unburrowed from that spot. There are no signs around that you can see, at least from this distance, which is like 10-15 feet from you, of something like coming out of it, but something at least dug up and out, and like you guess maybe looked around in this territory. That's what you see, at least from where you're at right now.
Scree will take his rock he just got and throw it near the hole.
Okay. You ever seen Tremors? No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, underground. So you throw it at the rock. It hits. Bunk, bunk, bunk. Nothing seems to happen. But as you do that, you're a little slow to the draw as the ground behind you starts to like split and crack open. So we are going to roll for initiative. And I will say that is your action for this first little round, but you still have your movement and stuff like that. And everybody can roll and add yourselves to the initiative.
Okay. Yeah, just when we get the time.
Remember, Scree. No, it's remember Artemis. You have advantage.
Good thing you did.
I can't click on my token.
I can't click the initiative again.
The owl is in the way.
Yeah.
So click it and hit N, and it will unbind the owl, and I'll move it off.
We'll let him unbind it?
It should be you.
It has to be
to do it.
I just pressed it.
Because he doesn't have permission for the owl.
Gotcha. Okay.
So if you just roll, you should be able to change your initiative after the fact.
Don't actually know where the button is on these new ones.
I always do it from the token.
Yeah, I got 16.
Tenxic, roll me a d6, please.
It doesn't let me.
Just roll a new
again.
d20 and let Aaron change it then.
I can click a reroll initiative for you.
Yeah, I think I need to.
Actually, try that. Go into combat encounters.
We don't have those options.
Okay, I was curious if you. So I'll reroll it for you there. There you go, Artemis. 16.
That's a bit better.
Got a whole 10 more, yeah.
All right.
He got a 6.
And that, and then I will have Artemis roll me a d6.
Get out of bed to do these things.
Let's see. Where's Nux in this list? Nux is last, so Nux is gonna go get a drink real quick.
Ain't doing nothing. I'll turn that off for me. I can't have that doing that and showing where I'm moving shit. Okay.
So, who goes first?
So, I had to roll my initiative for my stuff. And then... Will these be blind? Let's find out. No, not public pool. Private.
They're all private.
I had to mark it as private, yeah. Private. Oh. Oof. Okay. Pull up the initiative order over here. We'll put it on this side. There's a rock wall. And then let's get some music going. There we go. A little loud. Turn it down. Okay. So, the first person to go in this combat tracker is Scree. So Scree, you already used your action. You threw the rocket. Boof, boof, boof. You see the ground below you or behind you starting to like crack and break open. Dirt kind of separating out. What do you do for the rest of your turn?
I want to pick my rock. That would be running away from the thing.
It would be.
So I can't.
I mean, is it a thing though? It's just starting to break open. It's just the ground at the moment, just like kind of crack, making a crack. Is it the same thing?
It startled me.
That's fair. It did startle you, I'm sure.
Scree knows Nux is coming, so Scree will circle around it to get between it and Nux.
Okay.
And ready himself.
All right.
Nux will say out loud, by the way, as a free action, because he can sense empathically his owl. Say something happened up there. We have to hurry. Because I believe Find Familiar lets me.
Yeah, as long as we're in distance and it's within how far? I guess is the biggest question.
Find Familiar says acts independently. Blah blah blah. Exactly. Look at the expanded thing. Cause that's a long fucking spell.
Yes, it is.
100 feet of me.
All right, so you have been 300 out for the 1 minute time frame. So as you got closer, which he sat there for a minute. So I would say on this first round you don't necessarily know, but next round you would for sure.
Okay.
Combat has not started.
Psh, psh, psh. All right.
His turn.
And then Artemis, yeah, you would be.
Then we don't know yet.
But yeah, you don't necessarily know yet. You guys are kind of going at your standard pace, so you'd go like your 30 feet. On this first little round, that'll put you guys 100 feet away. That's how far that'll put you guys away.
Okay, so let's do some measurements. That puts us
walk
about
35 because
that puts us right there.
Artemis,
back
you're 1 square ahead of where Mike has it marked. You want to put yourself back that way.
Oh, is it far away? Yeah.
Okay, and I'll put Nux right. Nux right up here. Oh. And you said he first round, so I'm like right back here because you said I was just out of 100 feet.
Correct. Yeah, that's where you would be at. Yeah, and as you would enter in on this one, which is why I was saying you'd be at 100 at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it is Artemis moves up to there. That's where he's at. Tenxic, you're gonna be. If you have 35, you're there. If not, you're 1 square back.
Nope. I was just gonna ask, what's the D6 for?
Something.
We don't know.
Okay.
Deciding your own fate.
Just moving up, I guess.
Yeah. No. That's where you'd end this turn. Would be right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, we'd end right there.
Yeah, and then Nux will be 1 forward, and then that's where Nux goes.
Yep.
Oh no, danger.
Yeah, there's something ahead of us. We need to hurry.
Yeah, so had Nux rolled earlier, you guys would have both been able to like dash, or like higher. You guys could have dashed away or something like that. All right. So that's the end of your turn, Nux. I'm going to reveal the creature that is unburrowing from underground as you see this Leviathan-like creature.
Oh no.
Unburrow by spinning up and out.
What the fuck is that you worked here for?
Because it wants to be.
Fair enough.
It unburrows right next to you, and then it's looking in. Initially, it was looking in the direction it was spinning, but it turns, and as it spins, it bites at you. Target.
Very rude.
Right, target. Here we go. That's a bite.
I love how Mid automatically targets. She's like, I'm going to attack this thing.
It is a 6, so it goes to bite, and you block it with your axe, and just kind of bites the blade itself, and then kind of it stays partially in this hole, so half of its body is covered, so it's going to get half cover during this fight. That is going to be the end of its turn, and as it does, the rest of the group, I'm gonna move these up here because that's where they're gonna be. You see slowly kind of coming down. We'll leave this one here. 3 Remobra.
Oh.
Are descending down in your guys' direction. So they're gonna make their turn.
The many souls for your thing.
Let's see. They have a spit attack, I believe.
They have like a third of soul.
Soulless. So I'm gonna have one attack each of you. Their spit is a 30-foot range. Oh, so collecting them all apparently.
Well, also, how high are they in the air?
They fly this much closer. In general, they're probably close to the ground too.
And for people who might have noticed with the ruler that Aaron had, you can do elevations with the brackets. So that helps judge distance.
I'm gonna put them a little higher.
Like I know.
Random heights. Alright, spit against each of you.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
If I drag to it, it automatically ups it to 20 feet because it's 20 feet. Because I'm targeting it.
Interesting.
That's really cool.
Does it though? The mine doesn't.
Like, I dragged off. See how it's 0 feet on mine?
Yeah.
Then I was 20 feet up.
Weird.
Oh, you might not have that setting enabled?
We'll deal with it later. I'm not gonna. So poison against each person. First person is Artemis. Bleh. Artemis, a 22.
Nope.
All this sounds so loud. I don't know why. You say no?
I'm joking.
Like, you liar. I know you're lying. I can see that you're lying. Alright, and then damage. That's accurate. Okay. It was wrong. I thought I saw a D4 in there before, and it was not.
Yeah, and so, again, another thing we've added is if you just click your token and hit the damage, it will subtract and automatically calculate
for resistances and stuff, yeah. So as you take 12 points of damage, I will target elsewhere. My targeting is having so many issues right now. Super annoying. Next one. This one is going to be on Nux. 8. So Nux, yours, you duck out of the way. Hits the ground. Go ahead.
I'm used to things spitting at me. It happens all the time. Which one attacked me?
The one on the left.
Okay.
And then the final one will be Tenxic. Which is the one on the right. A crit! Goodbye, second character.
I am going to use my reaction to Divine Blessing.
Okay.
So 2d4.
So let me roll the damage first here.
Nice.
Oh wait, hold on. That was only half of it. I should have done crit on accident. So we roll another 2d8 to that. There we go. So 21. So you can do Divine Blessing to reduce.
Wait, I don't see your roll damage.
He rolled a second one as
I had to roll a second one, yeah. So that Nux one right there is the 12. Because I had Nux targeted.
Okay, it's lagging.
Let me read this. Do I have to make decision after I see the result? Succeeds or fails?
Test.
Yeah,
Ooh,
no.
There it went.
You know what? Aaron, here you go. You already rolled
I rolled damage, yeah. I was waiting to see if you were going to make you re-roll that crit or not.
I was debating, but it's not a big enough creature. I didn't know how much damage it dealt for a crit. That's
so
what
it did
was.
21 minus 8. So, yep. So that's how much you would take yourself there.
That's still a lot of damage.
Yeah, but that's a heavy minimize on that one, so that was nice. And that is going to be the end of their
Excellent.
turn.
All right. Scree doesn't like that it's still in the hole. Scree will grapple it.
Okay, Scree grapples. That's the grappler control, okay? So pose
you should rage
athletics.
first.
Could be athletics.
Oh, Scree, I
If
will
you're-
reveal it. Technically, there is also one of those down there as well.
Oh.
I guess
if
it would
you're
have flown
going
the
to
other. Would have
range.
flown from the other way. So let's see here. So 25. So we'll put it here. It would be on this side because it would have been roughly the same as yours.
Scree
so-
will change its mind then.
Yes, I was thinking about that because we rolled a 4 on that D4 from Logan's and a 1 from the other one.
Scree will just
How many rook turns there might have been?
Yes.
Oh, that is
Scree will smack it.
Okay.
Made him lose his rock.
Oh. It did. 21 hits
Oh, that's such a cool animation. Man.
for 12 points of damage. I have to minus manually. This is horrible. All right, it takes 12 points of damage and it lets out a little yelp of pain. It's still up though.
Yes. That'll be all for Scree's turn.
Okay.
No.
Scree's turn comes to a close. Artemis, you are up.
What a bitch.
24 hits.
24.
Is it? Arrow hits into the remobra for 12 points of damage as it strikes into it. It kind of lets out that like high-pitched squeal. Its wings flap a bit, but it's still there.
Okay, and then as a bonus action, I will. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they don't see the upper fight.
Oh, my bad, guys. I'll just do a zoom out. Perfect. Okay, as Artemis, anything else for your turn? You get movement still.
Nope, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll move. 30. I'll do 30.
Okay. All right, Tenxic, you're up.
I will move up.
You come charging forward. It's 10 feet in the air.
Yeah, I have reach. You fool. Okay, what the fudge? It is like nice.
I'll turn off the rain. That might help. All the music is like everything's gone up in volume. It's weird.
The revenge has returned.
A crit, nice.
So versatile.
Turn the rain off. Let's see if that helps you out.
Crit. 16 damage.
16 points of damage to it. Nice. If we can get the proper select on it. Go.
You hit me with one, I hit you back with one, Amell.
There we go. It is looking bloodied after that strike.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
My turn.
Turn comes to a close. As it is now Nux's turn. As you hit and turn
Nux.
Tenxic.
Nux is going to remember that he's supposed to, when things are weakened, use a spell on them. Which one it looks more hurt?
The
previous
one
attack.
Tenxic just hit is bloodied.
Okay. So that one also crit Tenxic. So let's use Toll to Dinner on that.
Okay.
Toll to Dinner bout. It's injured, so. I mean, that was.
You should target.
I did target. And for you, Aaron, that's awful. But you can actually click to save and apply damage down there.
Yeah. So I fail the natural one and apply the 2 damage.
No, it's not a natural. It's just red because you failed.
Right, I hate that so much.
There's no way in how this thing has a plus 11 to
It
win
definitely
something.
does. It definitely does, for sure. I hate the fact that they did that. That's the dumbest thing they decided
But
to do.
it is 2 damage, sadly.
Yes.
Not a lot.
Takes 2 damage, and then Artemis, you hear, oh, I don't want to eat that. They have an ill aura about them. They probably taste horrible.
But it's a soul.
It's disgusting.
It's a soul. You didn't specify.
Last time I put a material in your weapon. Also, it's you who have to get it. If he gets it, then it doesn't count.
Oh, be sure.
Arukator's turn. Alright, so it's going to attack Scree.
I like the idea that the voice in his head said that. Arukator's turn.
It's his turn. Alright, it rolls a natural one. That actually is a natural one this time, missing you, Scree. Yeah. And as it does, it begins to spin and begins to burrow down below underneath if you wish to make an attack of opportunity.
Of course.
Ooh.
For not much.
For 7 points of damage, and it then disappears as it burrows somewhere. Okay. That is the remote brush turn. And it is now... Oh no, that was the Arukator's turn. Now it's the remote brush turn. The one's going to fly down to you, Scree. Where you going? Get back here. And it's going to make 2 tailed attacks as it's still hovering 10 feet in the air and smack at you twice with its tail.
It has reach with its tail?
It's 5 feet up. So, or it's 10 feet up, so it'd still be within that, 5 feet of him.
But I'm only 2.5 feet tall.
That doesn't matter. You're still in a 5 foot square, which is all that matters in terms of mechanics. 2 tail attacks.
Miss.
Miss. I'm just going to roll it again right here. And miss. So both go... And then as it does, I flew... How far down did I fly? I think I'm going to go an extra... I'm going to fly out of your range, sir. 15.
You get flyby?
No, but you just made an attack of opportunity against the Arukator.
True.
That is the end of that one's turn. These guys are up. All right, Tenxic, the one makes
first attack of opportunity. What about second attack of opportunity?
Second breakfast. 2 tail attacks against Tenxic.
Okay.
16's a miss.
Yep.
And 18.
I'm gonna use my reaction power guard.
Okay. Yeah, so you block it with the shield. You feel kind of the impact and the strength behind that tail, even though it's so thin. You block the attack though.
It's a whip. Like those things are deadly.
The other one flies down towards Nux, and the other one stays in the air over at Artemis. Are you blind, Artemis, for some reason?
No.
Delete. There we go. I don't know why that was on you. Probably from testing. Okay, so let's go and target Nux first with 2 tail attacks. 9. 18 Nux.
18 does indeed hit, sadly.
Alright, as you take 4 points of damage.
Okay.
And then the final one is a poison spit at Artemis. It's not scrolling down for me, which is super annoying right now. Is an 8, which is a miss, Artemis.
Yeah, I just noticed that myself.
Like, it scrolls up there on that screen, but not on this screen. And I don't know why. It's super annoying right now.
That for me as well, for some reason.
Alright, that is the end of their turn. This is now Scree's turn, and I'll pull this up so the stream can see their initial.
No, Scree sees it jumped up in the air.
Uh-huh.
So Scree...
You also heard a cry from Nux as he got hit.
Yes. Unfortunately, this one's in the way. However, I do have a rocket-powered axe, but not remote attack.
It's 15 feet in the air, though.
Hang on. I have the ability somewhere. It's part of the act, so I can't show it. But the Excel jump.
You should be able to show that in some way, shape, or form. Where is the cell jump?
And just drop down.
When jumping, you can expend a charge to increase your jump's height or distance by an extra 5 feet for each charge expended.
I have
Okay.
2 charges. So I'm going to jump up and grapple it.
Okay.
Yoink it out of the sky.
I mean, technically it is part of an attack because it's a special attack, so I will allow it.
I love that.
That's our athletics check.
Yes, opposed athletics or acrobatics in my case, whichever one I want.
Crit.
I got this easy peasy. I hope you're ready for me to beat you with my crit as well. Ha! I'm free.
I grab the Renova, and then I fall back down.
Yeah, because its speed is 0 now,
There it is.
so.
Cool. So you fall down with it.
Try to land on it, of course.
Okay, well, you jumped only 10 feet in the air and then came back down. Or not even 10 feet in the air, so you don't take any damage, but it fell 15, so it takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Nice. And then I grab it and I move half my speed because I'm pulling it towards the group
Okay.
while dragging it on the ground.
Yeah.
It's trying to bite me.
Yes, it is. There you go. Let's see how this
That'll
works.
be end of my turn.
Separate them. For a split second, please. I'll try it the other way around here real fast. Can I not select them both right now for some reason? Scree, try moving real fast.
I cannot move. For this.
Okay, I thought so. I was checking anything. It's fine.
There might be settings to make them shrink, so he has like
Right.
his token to click
Be able
on.
to click on it, yeah. That's fine. We'll mess with that in a bit. Or after. Okay. So Artemis, you are now up.
It's a 12 hit.
A 12 does not hit.
I miss.
Okay. Anything else to your turn?
No, I will stay. Actually, yeah, I will. Shimmy this way, 20 feet.
Okay. Tenxic, you're up.
Get skewered.
I found a setting. It lets you if somebody's being ridden, you will bypass divider if you click on them.
Gotcha.
So that could work.
Okay. Tenxic, a 20 does hit for sure for 9 points of damage. It is fairly bloodied at this point, but it is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
Nux, you are currently being tail whipped
Harassed.
with from this
Yeah.
Remogra.
I'm being harassed, and I don't take harassment lying down. I stand up for it. I am going to. I don't.
Disadvantage.
Well, it depends on what I do.
You get disadvantage for that pun.
You know what? I do the ultimate thing that any wizard would do. I leave this situation because being in melee sucks. I'm going to vortex warp myself.
Okay.
I choose to fail, and I can teleport. I see within range.
You don't have shocking grasp?
I don't take I could hold dinner bell on it, but I was just gonna leave. That's better. I'm not gonna waste my second level spell slot right now. Oh, one of them. So boom.
All the
Yeah.
dinner.
Yeah, no, it's funny every time, and it's never does not be funny.
Does he make the save?
Let's see. No, he
Yeah,
did
it's
not with an
natural.
actual now.
It's
The actual
looking
natural one.
bloodied.
Well, there's not anything else I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Nux is just gonna throw up his arms in front of him.
All right, Nux, as you do that, Artemis, you hear, "Tell your friend, if he makes me eat that thing, he won't be able to see in the dark for a day." As a warning.
I will relay this information.
You need to tell him that he needs to talk to me directly if he doesn't want to eat things, I guess. I don't know, I can't heal him. I'll try not to kill it with that spell.
He needs to make up his mind is what he needs.
All right.
Nux is gonna
He's a
say
picky
that out
eater.
loud.
He is a picky eater.
Rukator
I'm just doing it
goes.
to meet contractual obligations.
Conveniently, the Rukator is right here. Like he was literally right there. So he appears. I was planning on fire spitting at you, but I can't do that now. So I'm gonna instead just bite you or whatever.
Well, the Remobra.
No, you.
And the Remobra's much tastier and it's much easier to hit.
It is an easier target. That is a fair argument. All right, fair argument. I'm with it. It's not like they're friends. That's a hit.
Yay!
For 6 points of damage to the Remobra. All
It's
right.
an all-you-can-eat buffet. Remobra.
And it's like biting and like trying to like pull it away from you. And that-
Imagine the Remobra's not happy.
no, that's its turn. This Remobra is trying to break free. So I'm gonna oppose athletics. 8. Good luck, sir. Okay, and then the other ones get to go. So the one is going to spit at Nux from a distance because Artemis is farther away now. It's gonna fly this way a little bit and then spit at Nux. Missing. The other one's going to tail attack Nux. I'm gonna move this way because I can.
Yeah, frontline wizard.
Yep, misses.
As I planned.
Well, I get 2 attacks.
And I'm doing a shield.
All right, as you cast shield to block that attack.
So what's this one gonna do to
That
me?
one is going to attack you, Tenxic, with its tail as well. Yeah, you remember it's a shield. Because that was the target, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah, that's who I was targeting. But
Nice.
it's fun effect.
It does not increase my AC, so I was curious if it would or not. All right, 16 Tenxic as the first strike is a miss. Second strike, it nailed it. A 1. So many natural
Not
ones
one.
today.
Yeah.
They must turn
On
off my
your
mod
part.
that gives me like natural 20s when I want them.
It is a mod that does
That's
that.
so stupid.
I refuse to download it because I don't ever want it to say
No.
re-download. So my players already joked that I have that mod. I don't actually need it.
Since Mike just saw my entire mod list like 5 days ago, he knows I don't have it.
I know he does.
I'm safe.
Aaron wouldn't do that. Aaron would take his nat ones.
Take your nat ones with glory.
Those attacks all done with all the Remobras. That one is
Yeah,
going to try to fly actually up.
Oh, attack
So
of
it
opportunity.
raises into the air.
Lunch. You are a fool to attempt to fly.
19 hits.
Die.
As it dies.
Ah!
As its HP is reduced to 0. And
I almost wish you would have told Bell Coolfile.
It
I want to
dies.
know what he would do to you for feeding him a Remoba. He didn't give you any blessings.
Yeah, he did it. I have no incentive to do so.
Okay. End of their turn, as it is now Scree's turn.
Scree will bonk the Remobra.
Okay.
Got targets, I think.
Yeah.
20 hits.
For 6 damage.
Alright,
That is-
takes 6 points of damage to it.
Yeah. Keep getting nat ones in Pathfinder 2e, then it is not lucky for you.
Alright, Scree, anything else for your turn?
No, I'm good. Well, I'm gonna try to pull it further away.
Okay.
There.
What's this? Scree running away from something?
No. I'm running towards something.
While running away from something?
The Rukator.
Victoria isn't attacking me.
Sure, it didn't attack you on that one. Alright.
That's not
he
a
was
thing.
he was feeding it.
Feeding it. Artemis, you're up.
Hey, it's the pet.
How fucked is the one next to Nux?
It's pretty beat up. It's bloodied,
Alright.
but you don't really have
As
too
my
much more.
free, with my free action, I say, if someone kills that one, I'm gonna kill you personally. And I told the dinner bell.
No! I'm gonna give it advantage. It empowers the. No, it doesn't actually.
I cast contractual obligations.
I will eat you. Go ahead and make that roll, please, though.
You should specify what. It doesn't. The spell thing doesn't work on the cast mini bar thing.
Are you targeting the creature? Yes.
Yeah,
sir.
no, I tried to hit the spell up there. It
Spells
didn't
don't work.
so
Huh?
I think-
Interesting.
I think it might actually. It might just be.
It might be an issue up there. It might, yeah, it might be total
because it's. Yeah. Is.
I can roll before you guys roll the damage.
Wait, what?
You're the
Why
wrong
did it?
one.
Why didn't it automatically do it?
Because that's not how it works
Yeah,
right now.
I just said damage.
Oh, wait, why did it automatically do a D8, you mean?
Yeah, why did it do a D8, not a D12?
I had to make 2 separate ones for that.
Mm.
Like, it's a variant damage for it.
Yeah, we're missing them quality of life things. I didn't actually roll my thing. Nailed it.
Just roll a d12.
It's still alive.
Oh, he rolled the wrong damage.
Alright, that's true. I'll
More
give,
alive.
it its HP back. And it gets back 3 HP. It's still even more alive. I will not eat that. Okay. Anything else? Return Artemis.
No, that's it. Gonna duplicate this.
Tenxic, you're up.
Which one's harassing 3 more?
Which one's what?
Or Nux, sorry. Which one's harassing Nux the most?
I mean, they're both targeting him, but the one's right in his face. And
But you also
injured.
told not to kill it.
However, if I use the dinner bell,
He specifically says if you kill it, he'll kill you.
that's true. But I will be
This
here.
is a very healthy companionship going on right here.
Yeah, but I will protect you from this one. Or Nux, sorry.
Yeah, no. Come on, not all kobolds look the same. He's black and I'm white.
23 hits.
8 damage.
8 points of damage.
And give me a Constitution save because I forgot I had this material.
I don't want him. She set that up in your lance.
Giggy
Yeah,
Stinger.
You can have it set up a saving thing on Lance.
Success.
No, it's poisons.
I don't see my water blights right now. I thought we had those set up and working, but apparently not
It's
right now.
not a water blood.
It's poison.
No,
Oh, it's
we
poison?
never.
Yeah,
Poison.
Is it immune?
it's Giggy
It might be
Stinger.
immune.
That's diseased. No, it's not. Poison, bleeding. Up a quarter. There it is. Poison. Okay, it is now poisoned.
Yeah, we'll do effects later. Aha!
Nux has been told to not kill this thing. Nux has been told if he uses Toll the Dinner Bell, like, bad things will happen. So Nux...
Nux is running out of options.
Yeah, no, Nux doesn't have that many options. So, Nux is going to do what he was going to do before. He's gonna Vortex Warp himself.
Oh,
Nice.
So, Vortex Warp is a fun spell. I can choose the ferret. It has a 90-foot... I can aim at anybody within 90 feet and teleport them to anywhere within range. So I can teleport myself up to 90 feet away. I'm going to put myself over here in the bushes.
that should... I don't know why I have poison.
You're fine. I'm messing with things.
As the what it looks like is time kind of slows down and it almost like the sands in an hourglass. He falls away, blows off, and then reforms over here.
Like it.
And that's Nux's turn because that is an action.
There. Should be there.
That's the downside to Misty Step rather than this is that this is an action, but it can be used on other people.
Yeah.
It's pretty useful for positioning.
Yep.
All set used it a lot.
Yeah. Nux is no longer within danger, so that's all that Nux cares.
Okay. Nux is free. It's now the Rukator's turn. It runs forward 10 feet and attempts to grapple the Rimrobra.
Attempts to grapple?
It's going to grapple against the Rimrobra, not against you. You don't make a difference in this.
Oh.
6 to the Rimrobra. It's also the same bonus. 19 as it grapples a Rimrobra and then pulls it away from Scree.
Scree lets it.
And that is the end of its turn as it starts to attempt to burrow down. It's partially submerged right now. End of its turn. The Rimrobras are up. The one is going to strike at Tenxic. It's poisoned. Attack, disadvantage. A 14 is a miss.
Oh, miss.
And then rises 30 feet in the air because that's what Rimrobras do.
Technically attack of opportunity, but yeah, sure. Why not? I'm gonna attack of opportunity it.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
Yep.
Attack.
We're still working.
Misses.
Hopefully, we'll see if it actually works or not.
Misses.
Yep, that is
11.
a miss. Next time. All right, other one is going to go. It is going to spit at you as well.
Excuse me. Do not spit in my direction.
I spit in your general direction. All right. It misses, and it's gonna fly this way into the air bit. Okay, end of its turn. The other one is going to try to break free of the Rukator.
Yeah, and it's no longer poisoned.
Okay, 10. It breaks free. It's no longer grappled.
Dang it.
Okay, it's free, and it will then fly upwards 40 feet.
Attack of opportunity.
20 feet, because it was technically prone, I guess. I should have done that. Yeah, we'll take an attack. It's definitely going to try to bite it. Make sure I'm targeting the right person here. Miss. And that's going to be the end of its turn. It is now Scree's turn.
Scree sees that Nux is no longer in danger.
Okay.
There are 2 dead Rimrobras.
No one.
Other ones. Oh, it's poisoned, right?
No longer poisoned, by
Yeah, I
the
have to
way.
remove that,
No.
yep. Yeah, let's see what that looks like.
Still, poison is pretty devastating.
And how high can I jump? Without my jump?
High.
What's your
high
strength?
18.
How tall are you?
2'8".
Your high jump is 7 feet off the ground with a running start. It is 3.5 feet off the ground without.
Which still, seeing how he's 2.5 feet tall,
Yeah.
like that's a big jump.
Is there a rock on the ground nearby?
Yeah.
Is it suitable for throwing?
I would say, yeah. I mean, you can find a rock.
Yeah, I'll find a rock and throw it at the Rimrobra.
Okay.
I'll move under it so it's in range. The ring.
Range questions won't even. Oh, yeah, within 20 feet. Gotcha. 15 is a hit. Deals 1 damage.
Plus
I guess
strength.
technically I guess it is plus strength.
Yeah.
Which makes it a much deadlier weapon in a barbarian's hand.
Right? And then he's raging.
Yeah,
But I'm not.
Right.
I can't wait for 1D&D barbarian changes.
Scree will. I can rotate. It's magical.
Yeah, that's default. We can rotate.
And then Scree will move there and get in the between it and the Nux.
Okay. Go ahead and end your turn. It'll be Artemis' turn. If you feed me that thing, I will take away everything you have right now. You will die on the spot.
End the contract, and I'll find you something more suitable.
No. You will die on spot, or you find me something tastier. Maybe any point, you see the shadow hand like point towards Tenxic, or points towards Nux, or points towards Scree.
To be fair, Scree's probably as toxic to eat as the Raboba. Let's be real.
Yeah, but it's like wings. You know, no matter what, they're still good. I mean, or something else that's not here. But I will not eat that.
We need to teach you what
Good
specifics
talk.
are. I will use my bow. 16
It hits.
with recon.
For 14.
14.
Dang, that's a good hit. That is enough, as that one falls to the ground and dies.
Yay.
My
I think you should have called the bluff, honestly.
Yours is bloodied, Scree. I forgot to mention that.
I thought about it. Oh my god, a little bit.
You've gone all windy, Logan.
Sorry. It's starting to warm up because it's fucking, 8 o'clock in the morning, and therefore it must be exceptionally warm.
Alright, Tenxic, what do you do? What do you do, Tenxic?
I'm gonna tell the dad because I honestly it's my better offensive.
It's fine.
Boop. Yep. So go ahead and make that wisdom save.
Nailed it.
Is it RA damaged?
Yes. Oh, you just added the versatile to yours. Gotcha.
No. Oh no.
That's default.
1 damage. One
One.
pitiful damage.
So instead of putting like if injured, you put like necrotic or whatever?
No, I
you
just
did-
imported this.
That's the
spell.
default.
Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, I just imported this. Like I did not do any.
It's
Don't worry about it.
Like if you click it, it's still necrotic.
Gotcha. Okay.
1 pitiful damage.
I got an earache.
Shakes a little bit. What does your Toll the Dead look like?
Good question. I'd imagine is like it is a bell in the reminiscent shape of a draconic head, and
Yeah.
it just dong
Nice.
hits it.
Nice deep bellowing dong.
I don't know if Nux has ever described what his is, but his is definitely a sound that makes people feel old. It's the AOL dial-up tone.
I feel like
He
Artemis
doesn't know
is,
what it is.
Artemis at one
but-
point was like whatever he wanted to be, but now it's literally just like one of those little like dingling like bells you get to, like call your servants for food.
Exceptionally
Yeah.
well.
I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help Scree down there with
I
my
don't have a
own.
soundboard in here. I was
hold
going to
it
say
then
something,
about-
something else.
Yeah. Can blame Mid for that. Turn off the duck sounds.
The duck sound is the best part, and it's free.
So the Ruktar needs to make a saving throw.
I don't want to. Oh, Rookatar. There we go. Crit.
But you know what?
By crit, I mean I rolled a 17 and got a -1.
Yes, use a good old silly bobs on that, and give Artemis the advantage.
Nailed it.
10 damage.
Yeah, he only silver bar because he rolled 10 damage. It's looking bloodied after that hit.
And
I can kind
Nux-
of zoom into this, but
and the silly bobs like rewinds time a little bit to and just lets it actually hit this time.
all right. And it is now my turn. All right, my turn. It is going to that is in the air. But Scree's right there, and it's not injured enough to run away yet, so it moves forward, and it's going to bite it. Actually, it's gonna spit it. It's gonna spit it, Scree. You're now out of its range. 15, Scree.
That's a hit.
Yeah. As you take 3 points of fire damage. The K to be worried. And then it burrows underground. Hit, end of its turn. Mobra's up. It's gonna spit its Scree.
Better me than Nux.
As long as Scree's okay. Scree's
23
important.
Scree as you take 8 points of poison damage.
Oh, it's fine. That one.
And that one's gonna spit at you, Tenxic, as it covers down slightly.
Good luck.
Nailed it. That's like my 5th natural 1 this session. Like in this combat.
My aura gives you a nat 1.
Uh-huh. Scree, it is your turn.
I was just looking at my inventory and I noticed that I had Spirit's Whim, so I probably should have got another material from that ore.
Ah, you fool.
Yes! Oh, that's... Well, you get 1 extra of whatever you get.
Yeah. But, it's still pretty high up in the air.
Yes.
So I'm gonna find my rock that probably dropped down.
It means you have 2 rocks.
Find a new rock.
New rock.
Rock hit it and fell down.
It broke because of the impact.
You'd have 2 rocks anyway because of the material. You get two of the both things that you gathered. So you just have another rock.
Oh, I throw the extra rock that I suddenly have.
Rock.
Yours plot rock.
Plot rock.
9.
9's a miss, so yeah. That rock is gone forever.
Stupid plot rock.
Scree will stay where he is.
Okay. Artemis, you're up.
I will scream out, "Stop it! Stop fucking doing that!" In a very threatening and menacing voice. I'm tired. I can't scream.
Yeah. You have advantage. You have advantage with it. You have an advantage to use within the next minute.
Yep.
Oh, neat.
I'll do it.
There it is. For 22 points. Damn.
That definitely mattered because it turned a 2 into a 20.
Yeah.
It is barely holding on as it punctures and it hits right through one eye, out some other part of its head. It's like flapping around, still up, but it is not doing well.
Wait, which one? Which one?
He shot the one by you.
Oh.
With the con save.
Oh, con save.
And the con save.
And how
Nailed
it
it.
how it looks, by the way, is the arrow missed, but the creature lagged back into the arrow line because of the time for the advantage.
I was also curious if I just spun back around and just went back through a different direction.
Oh.
No, that wouldn't be time related
So
though.
you don't want me to toll the dead.
Because the
time
creature
related.
was flapping forwards, and it got to the door,
Yeah.
and then just went backwards again.
But you said if it's close to dead, you toll the dinner bell.
I said, don't fucking do that.
Okay, I'll use Sacred Flame then.
That's a good idea. As you notice that he definitely just notched an arrow at your argument and pointed it at you.
Make that dexterity.
I will succeed on this. I am amazing at dexterity. Nailed it.
Oh my!
It's not a natural one. It's just a normal bad roll.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I hate that. It's so
I know, I
annoying.
hate it.
Like,
It's
I
very,
un-
very annoying
I
right
un-
now.
I understand.
It doesn't affect me because to
and
me
it-
red just means it failed.
Yeah,
And it's
Oh, I get that concept in my head. It just looks annoying because
we're so
8
used
years
to.
of a 1 is a nat one. Red is a
Red.
natural 1.
Yeah. So yes, as your sacred flame, what color is your flame? Is it black? Is it purple? Is it bright
Purple.
freaking? Okay. But so, yeah, these purples envelop it and just fry it, and then it just falls to the ground. And It is unmoving.
Okay, we're gonna help. Run over here.
Nice, nice, nice.
Nux, I'm coming.
Okay. Nux is gonna try a. He doesn't see the.
That one, it is bloodied.
Yeah, that one is. I don't think. I mean, I do have a spell I can roll that isn't going to get me murdered and lose my vision. I'm going to mind sliver it.
Okay.
Oh.
For max damage.
Nailed it.
I had a feeling it wasn't
That's fine.
going to succeed.
I rolled a 6.
Yeah, I understand.
Oh, the next saving throw it makes
Yep.
is the -1.
It is
Negative
D4. It is currently still alive, not looking great. Little confused. As a Nux is ending its turn, it's now the Rickator's turn, who's conveniently next to Tenxic.
Oh.
It's like it rises up and bites you.
The fact that this has happened twice. Is
Right, it's
such
really
a fun-
funny. The 22
Hits.
for 9 points
Oh,
of
my.
bite damage. Rolling that almost perfect damage, and that is going to be the end of its turn.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
As the Remobra's up, it is going to start flying. It's actually going to spit over here at you, Scree, and then it's going to start flying away.
Come back here.
It's a miss, and then it
Oh.
goes flying away, and it gets 40 more feet in the air.
Oh, yeah. No, I am not going after that.
All right, end of turn. Scree, you're up.
It is around the corner and far out of my reach. But there's an eruptor right there.
There is. And it's currently lashed onto Tenzic's arm. It's like, trying to rip it off.
Scree does not have flashbacks. Because Tenxic is not Nux.
Good.
The will is attack
23 hits.
for 17.
Ooh, some good damage there. It is heavily bloodied after you come from behind and you slice, cutting across its back, opening a severe wound. If it got away, it probably still would not survive. It's still up though.
That'll be the end of Scree's turn.
All right, Artemis, you're up. There's a Remobra flying away currently, and there's a Rickator right now latched on to your least favorite party member.
How badly hurt is the Remobra?
They're both pretty hurt.
Okay, I'm gonna go for the Remobra because I can still hit it from here.
Yeah, I can kill this thing.
An 18 hits.
18.
That
10.
is enough. It had 9 HP left as it crashes into the ground and dies.
Little mushroom clap.
Yeah, right. It's all just spores that are all poisonous and shit. You're all inhaling it. It's perfect.
Yeah,
we
stopped this thing.
Tenxic.
That's why the tiger experience is like, see, I don't want to eat it because
That
of that.
hits. For 6
damage.
points of damage. It is still alive.
Make a con save.
I will as soon as I can click the damage. There we go.
Haha!
It did not auto. I was still working on trying to get to auto
That is
poison.
one.
The curse is real.
6th one.
Man,
Yeah.
it's so good. Okay.
This is like the exact opposite of that one session I had made where I just kept rolling crits on every fight.
It's still alive. It is holding on by thread. It's most of its back is cut in
I
half.
say out loud to Artemis, is he okay? Does he want to eat this?
I find this acceptable.
He wants to eat it?
Hopefully it too will do it. Fucking.
It fails. It has. Oh, it does not kill it. It is still
Fucking
alive. It is still
I tried.
alive.
I actively tried.
He has
Oh,
failed me.
mysterious spirit.
Rickator is up, and as it does, it burrows underground,
I have
trying to
reached.
escape.
Let's try to disengage.
No, it just panics and tries to flee. That hits. That also hits.
Look.
As you roll through 24 points of damage to it total, to its 1 HP. As it, half of it gets under, and the other half gets sliced, and then you just skewer the other upper half or the lower half of it into the air.
I skewer it.
It is dead. And you just hear, well, you still have to get me one.
Yeah, because you're a picky eater.
Those are disgusting. You
They
wouldn't
look
eat
disgusting. You made me eat raw eggs. I probably eat a lot of things now.
that. The souls of the unborn are delicious.
Scree grabs its liver and starts eating it.
Oh, darn.
Yeah, you can have that half Scree.
All right, let's do some carving.
Yay! So how many? There's.
When that comes to a close.
There's.
There's
five of
There's
them.
5 of them total. Each one gets 1 carve each. The Rukator is first or last.
First.
Yeah.
Okay, first it is then.
Okay.
So you guys could have had another 5 more Rukators had he rolled better. He rolled a 1.
I'm just gonna cast Cure Wounds myself real quick.
Would have been good eating for the spirit.
Yep.
I would have had no rage then.
What?
That's a solid heal.
As a carving, I asked Artemis, does that magic spirit person in your head have a name? It's a mouthful when asking questions about them.
I'm gonna ask it its name, but I want to call it Jeremy.
So, I'll just.
It responds when you ask its name. You're gonna ask its name?
Yeah.
You're not important enough to know.
Your name is Jeremy.
That's it. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Fuck you.
Then tell me your name.
No. You're
Then
not
you're Jeremy.
Jeremy.
All right, Jeremy.
I will not respond to that.
Okay.
It's fine, Jeremy. You don't have to respond to this, Jeremy.
Lux is like, okay, and I'll call it Jeremy then.
Okay, so who's
See,
doing the
Jeremy?
carves?
I will. I think I got the best survival.
Let me put that in my notebook that the spirit's name is Jeremy.
So do you and you hear him go, "Call me Jeremy one more time."
Fine, Jeremy. I know your name is Jeremy.
As you start to get through half the name, you all begin to watch as Artemis's throat begins to decay, and your voice is lost as for the briefest second, as like you can literally see inside of his throat, and then it begins to heal back up. Say it again, and you'll never fix it.
Take a chug, asshole.
Artemis, is everything okay?
I have a great sense of humor.
I put Logan's spirit is not named Jeremy.
Fine, Jay.
You feel the squint.
Hey, I mean, say Mr. J, then that. Oh wait, that would be.
The Joker.
Yeah, I was gonna say, to show authority, like.
Not
Mr.
far
J,
off.
Yeah, Mr. J or something, but I'll just roll 5 survival checks.
Go for it.
Yeah, going from Leviathan to Snake Wyverns.
Okay. Fail.
1, 2, 3.
All right, all the Remobras are successes. The Rukator is a fail. So you guys find a Dragonfell berry from the Rukator.
Can be eaten as a ration.
It might also have some kind of recipe, but I don't remember.
Dragonfell berry?
Yep. Not sure.
Put
All
that
right.
in the pile
Then-
for Scree.
Everybody can roll 1 for the Remobras, and I can tell you guys what you get.
Oh, it just can be eaten as a ration.
2 more Artemis and Tenxic.
4.
Artemis, make your there you go. Oh, wait.
Nat
Let's just make sure.
20.
Yeah, nat 20. All right, we get it at least one of everything. So for the 3 and the 4, you guys get a Remobra hide. For the 15, you get a striped skin.
Right.
Huh.
Okay. What do these do?
And
Ooh, that could be useful.
for the
Oh.
Mermobra head,
Oh, what is that?
which is the natural 20.
That would fit for
Which
Artemis.
is also one of the reasons why I didn't want to eat it.
Ill omen, but you have disadvantage on persuasion and deception checks to an overwhelming feeling of disaster.
21 doesn't do anything.
No.
Yeah, and it doesn't do anything for me. It'd put me at a 13.
Yeah, for me, it would put me at an 8.
Ooh.
I get to a 12.
Hey.
Yeah.
You guys are welcome to it.
Defeat the point of me taking it.
Yeah, right? Increases so you can have better persuasion, but have disadvantage on it.
No, he obviously intimidation.
Yes.
Let me double check it. But
It's true. Intimidation would still work. Just of the other two. I do not.
Yeah.
I am full up on slots, so.
Yeah, I just spent a second.
Into the bag it goes.
Yep, I put in.
Oh, if somebody can use the striped skin, that'd be useful.
That's what I was looking for this
Yeah.
striped skin.
Roll.
So, what's the command to give experience, Mike? Just give XP?
It should. Let me. I think I screenshot
It's fine.
it on my
You guys
phone.
can, I'll figure it out.
We have 2956 right now.
Oh, but you know what? I'll probably give it to all of you guys, so that's probably not good.
You might be able to do it on the group itself. But
It's fine. Either way, you guys, in this case, you guys get 75 experience each.
Nice.
oh, nice. I'll upload that. I'll update that manually.
3031.
Why is that so low?
The Remobras are only CR 1/4.
And they do a potential 16 damage? That's fucking...
I mean,
I guess
on
it's just
average,
two flat rolls.
on average, it's like 9.
Yeah, that still seems pretty...
Yeah, they are just where they're at. Yeah.
They don't have flyby.
Nope.
Yep.
Why can't I edit my XP?
You have to hit edit mode top left.
Oh no, it's even worse. The Green Ranch arm is no. I don't even know what you added.
Fire is frozen.
What are we at? 30, 26? No, 30, 20, 30, 31?
Welcome back.
Yeah, so what are we at? You said 75. That's 30, 31, right?
Mike,
Yeah.
30-31. Mid said gap, so I'm assuming we're good.
That's what I put in 3031.
Yeah. I'm probably keen to stop now. It's been 3 hours. I know we started late, but
If you guys are okay with it, that's fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fading.
I was gonna say at the worst we would have some kind of. We keep losing cool fire apparently as well. So I guess this is what we'll call it.
Yeah, it's better than trying to keep playing with
Yeah.
one person tired and one person
Dying,
Discord
internet's
dying.
dying. So cool fire, we're gonna call it here. So you're safe if you actually can hear us or not. I'm not sure. But for those watching, thank you guys for watching. We will be back actually next weekend for episode 5, and then the weekend after for episode 6. We're doing the 11th or the 10th and the 17th for this actual month's games. This was a makeup game because we missed last week for the end of the month. So we're back then. Group A will also be playing their games next week as well. For their episode 5 and then episode 6 the week after. So I'll put them up in the events in Discord maybe, or maybe I'll actually give one of the guys here the ability to actually add events to the Discord because I'm horrible at it.
The more people that can do it for you,
Yeah.
the more likely it gets done.
That's true. So, by the way, thank you guys for watching. We'll continue this hunt next week, and we'll see you then.
Bye.